As a player, Smash GG will provide a guided experience with tasks for all aspects of competing in an online tournament. Once you've registered for an online tournament, you'll receive a check-in reminder email with the tournament start time and a dashboard link to play your matches. You can also go to your tournament dashboard where you'll find all that information as well. Once your match is available, click your match and follow the instructions. This includes check-in and results reporting. In case you need to communicate with your opponent to set up your game or need assistance from a moderator, we've also integrated a chat system where you can do just that. Once the match is over and you've verified your results, your next match will appear when available. Repeat until you're knocked out or have won the tournament. For more information on our platform, check out our help center with articles and guides on everything mentioned in this video and more. As a player, Smash GG will provide a guided experience with tasks for all aspects of competing in an online tournament. Once you've registered for an online tournament, you'll receive a check-in reminder email with the tournament start time and a dashboard link to play your matches. You can also go to your tournament dashboard where you'll find all that information as well. Once your match is available, click your match and follow the instructions. This includes check-in and results reporting. In case you need to communicate with your opponent to set up your game or need assistance from a moderator, we've also integrated a chat system where you can do just that. Once the match is over and you've verified your results, your next match will appear when available. Repeat until you're knocked out or have won the tournament. For more information on our platform, check out our help center with articles and guides on everything mentioned in this video and more.
All right, what is going on, everyone? Hold on one second. These guys cannot hear me. I just completely fucked them up. Hold on a second. Let's redo that. Let's redo that. I actually didn't undeafen them. All right, you guys can definitely hear me now. Okay, hold on a second. Missed one button. All right, that was almost the cleanest intro I've ever had on this broadcast.
Input errors. The drop.
But welcome, everyone. Let me know how the audio is between these two, as I'm just going to be here for the introduction. But welcome, everyone, to my first CGL qualifier for Konsole Kombat II, which I'm sure Dream Eater has a lot more information on than I do, probably. I hope so, anyway.
Ooh, yes, I'm versed in the lore.
Very versed in the lore. So I'm going to be here for the intro, but these two, I'm giving them all of the glory here today. I get enough of it, all right? I'm sick and tired of it. Leave me alone. And these two are going to bring you guys some great commentary and some great action, as this is our first Xbox tournament. I played the Smash GG helper to help you guys out, and just how things are going to run here. Literally everything is going to be run through Smash GG. That's where you're going to check in for your match. That's where you're going to talk to your opponent. If there's any issue whatsoever, ping an admin. Myself or Maze will be in there to help you guys out on the fly. And we're going to have a great tournament. This is best 2 out of 3 up until finals. And it's basically that simple. I don't know what else to say. I'm ready to get started.
Oh, we got this. We're ready to get started. Give me those keys. Let's take over. Absolutely. We are running things, me and Jay Kuhn. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to dip out. These two are going to get us started. Once we get our first match, we'll go ahead and go over. But I'm literally going to leave this up to you guys to take us in and out of matches. You guys will know when of course, the match starts, all the fun stuff. I'll be handling all the production. But no, this is your guys' show. Feel free to tell us about yourself as well throughout, where we can find you, all that fun stuff, your history within the scene. There's no pressure here. We're literally doing this for almost no reason. If it wasn't for CGL's qualifier, we're here to have some fun on a Sunday evening. I don't have any pants on, so
I put them on just for this occasion.
So I don't know about you guys.
I suddenly feel overdressed.
So you guys have a lot of fun time. Chat, go easy on these guys. Let's have some fun. Take it away.
Absolutely. I'm super looking forward to it. This is going to be exciting. And also, I think big shout outs first off to CGL for giving all of us this opportunity. This is $10,000 qualifier that we all are playing here to get a spot in, and $10,000 each console. That is huge. That's more money than some other current games have for their prize pools in the majors. So that is absolutely massive. Huge shout outs to CGL. And let's go ahead and get this qualifier underway. First of 4 for Xbox here in Atlantis with Mr. Aquaman. So let's see who the first qualifier to make it through this side of the town is. And I think we have Blackout versus Ednog is going to be our first matchup for the stream. So just looking to snag those players, get them in here. And then, just speaking into the lore of the qualifier, so far I believe 1 spot has been filled. It might be 2 now, although I think there's, at least for the Xbox side of things, I know that Koizi, who had been the reigning champion over on Konsole Kombat 1, is currently sitting with the first secured spot for the Invitational. So he won Konsole Kombat last season, essentially, and now he's basically looking to continue his reign of terror over the Xbox side of MK things here. I don't see him in the brackets, though, here for this, so it's going to be somebody else looking to step up and challenge here.
All right, so with Ednog and Blackout coming out first, Dream, do you have any knowledge on these guys at all?
So Blackout is primarily, I've seen him as an Aaron Black player. I can't necessarily guarantee that that's what we're going to see, right? I'm probably cursing it right now. But we've seen him play a lot of Aaron Black even after the nerfs. He was also a really solid Aaron Black player in MKX. I remember running into his Aaron Black in MKX even toward the end of that game. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I definitely forgot to be myself, by the way, when I did that. But for you guys, I need to do something real quick. I'm going to go to this overlay. And what I'm going to do is we're going to be feeding you guys information in here as well. So just give me a second, guys. This is some back-end stuff that is currently going down.
Secret stuff.
Yep, me just being a giant-ass nerd. Oh, that's going to fuck up my thing. Son of a bitch, Maze! Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, that should be fine. We're good to go. Test. All right, everything's good there. I'm going to pull the bracket for the viewers at home to watch. You guys can see it there.
Okay, cool.
And again,
brackets are important to see these upcoming matchups, too.
This is all going to be on the fly chat. This is how little I prepared for this. So that goes to show you the professionalism.
Hey, test run. That's
right.
It's the first time.
Yeah. Training wheel stream.
Man, looking at those brackets, so I got to take a peek at them beforehand, and there are some killers in there. And just some of these matchups are crazy. Like, these are players, a lot of these players are players that I recognize. We've got the likes of Cleve in there, Susano, K7 Show Off, Blaze is in there, Stake is in there, Space Lesbians. These are all players that I have seen before coming through the CGL or the Console Gaming League last Console Combat. And, man, these players are absolutely ridiculous. So I'm really looking forward to see who comes out on top here.
Absolutely. It definitely looks like we're going to be in store some absolutely phenomenal matches tonight. I wish I could comment on the players further, but unfortunately I'm from the other side of the fence over on the PS4 side of things. But when the Horn of Atlantis
PS4's got some
blown, I am
real
here to
big
answer the
killers,
call. So here I am over on Xbox trying to lend a helping hand.
So I do see that looks like Ednog and Blackout have both checked in, so they are both present and accounted for, although maybe we manually checked them in, but we should be able to get them in here soon.
Excellent.
And of course, we also got third variations coming up too. So a lot of players had been kind of having some character crises with, nerfs and changes to characters. But third variation, anybody that's playing character and not really feeling it or feels like their character struggles, third variations are going to completely shake things up. And those are coming. Somebody has said with Terminator. So Terminator might be bringing some gifts from the future.
That would actually be
extra
awesome.
variations, and yeah, that would be really crazy. Some characters I'm much more excited to see what their third variation is than others. Some characters it's like a little obvious what you're going to get. Like, I'm probably going to get Sickle Snack, right? I think we can all kind of think that that's likely what's going to happen. I think Baraka is going to get a bunch of flag moves, for example.
And then of course Shang Gang boys over here.
No. Shang is getting he's going to get Corpse Drop, Teleport, and Firewall. That's what he gets: Corpse Drop, Teleport, and Firewall. That is Shang's third variation. It's so bad. It's so bad. The ninjas need to be in. And then, but there's other characters like Kung Lao. He has a couple of other 2-slot moves that you obviously can't cover all of his other abilities that have been used in the third variation. So, which one are they going to give him? And then there's characters even like Cetrion, who Cetrion has 4 different spell circle things that she summons. And none of those are currently in a competitive variation. So if they choose to give her one, which one do they do? And what's the build kind of around that? And then when, if ever, are we going to see those other versions of that start to slip in?
And coming from someone who fights Kung Lao very, very often, I know there are a lot of players that would actually be overjoyed to finally see a variation with the great Kung Lao moves.
Yeah, that's the stance, right? That's the stance move. Yeah, that's the one that I would want to play. I don't actually play much Kung Lao, but that one looked interesting. I like that it's got some projectile zoning to it. It seems like it could be annoying and trolly, and I'm all about that. Having
played Jackal's great Kung Lao variation, I can be the first one to admit, if you have never seen those moves before, you don't have a single prayer.
All right, so it looks like we do have our matchup. Okay, so looks like Blackout's opponent wasn't able to get in here, or some sort of issue, but we do have instead MK Henny versus Cool Breeze Joey. Henny, I believe, has recently changed his name. Is this Orange Octopus or whatever octopus it was? I think he finally changed his name to a name that represents who he wants to be. So Henny, a really solid Katana player, and Cool Breeze Joey, one of the better Kung Lao players we have over on the Xbox side of things. His Kung Lao is really crazy. He's put up a good fight even against Koizi himself a few times. I personally think that Kung Lao might be one of the answers to Koizi, but we gotta ask Puke about that. Because as much as Koizi wins, there's this other player that never shows up to tournaments that beats Koizi every time. Every time I've seen him play, Koizi loses to him. So it's crazy.
All right, so him going with the Highborn variation and Cool Breeze.
We've seen a lot more of that. A lot more.
Yeah, ever since
the changes.
Yeah, ever since the changes, there has definitely been a much bigger Highborn presence online and also in tournament as well. Dragon putting on a fantastic show.
Exactly right. We kind of saw Katana falling off the map. A lot of die-hard Katana fans, Katana Prime, Samij, not playing the character, but at Combo Breaker tournament. But now Katana coming back into the light here.
Yep.
I think we even saw Samij get second place in the tournament very recently.
Absolutely. Now Joey trying to mount a an offense rather.
Ooh, the gang sign's interrupted. And there's that fountain stance. You gotta worry about that. That fountain stance, it keeps her safe. She can just continually apply pressure. And if you don't know what to do about that, man, I got a feeling that Henny's just gonna continue to do that over and over again until you find an answer.
And absolutely, and it doesn't seem like a lot of damage right off the start. Just 210 damage. But that can add up really, really quick when
we need 5 of those for GG. All right, nice throw. Gonna go back to the mid screen here.
Trying to maintain the spacing. Kung Lao not having any of it though. Trying to force the pressure. Meter burn.
Z had a rip this time. Z-Hat on block, not able to be done, and Henny absolutely challenging it every single time here. Joey's going to have to adjust that strategy a little bit here.
All right, now he's got the corner. Let's see if he can keep it, and that's a negative. Katana
Right, Fountain Stance, let go block a little bit early. Fountain Stance, ooh, nope, Half-Blood Stance instead, and there it is. She looks like she belongs in the Fountain. She stands.
Very decisive first round for Henny.
I'm going to say that this might have been a little bit of a case of ignorance here. Highborn is sort of new on the market, and it looked like Joey was a little bit unversed in what he needed to be doing about, what do they actually call it? I call it Fountain Stance. The way she stands looks like she's in the middle of a fountain. But
it makes sense.
The fans flying around her. We saw Joey letting go of block a little bit early there. And the thing is with that also is that the Katana player gets to choose when to finish it. They can kind of finish it a little early or hold it, although once the fans hit you, they're no longer in rotation. But nonetheless, there is like a little bit of a timing delay that Cool Breeze Joey needs to get figured out here. He needs to figure out when it is the right time for him to be starting to push those buttons.
Exactly. With a character like this that just recently got a couple to her, so many people were quick to write her off, and now Highborn is jumping out of nowhere, giving people all sorts of trouble. If you have no idea what this character can do, she is just going to blow you up, and we just saw proof of that.
And I think the other thing about the Adenian Razors, too, when you don't know how those work, the way that those hit, they don't knock you down, they leave you really negative, or they're really plus on hit is maybe a better way to say it. So that means that the Katana player can go into that sort of like, hey, you better figure out how to deal with these again. So until you figure it out, they're going to consistently put you back into that situation.
And Joey blasting out of the gate in round 1 of fight number 2.
Yeah. Did Joey find an answer?
Classic Kung Lao, reckless abandon.
30% life left here for Henny. All right, jump kick connects. Ooh, didn't get the full conversion on that. Might not have been confident that it was going to connect there. Backs away. Here's the Z-Hat. Nope. Not quite.
All right, and he's going to try and mount the comeback, but he pokes out, finally.
So Joey looking to find a little bit of the timing there on that Fountain Stance, able to get his toe in there.
All right. Can Kung Lao maintain the level of craziness that he did in round 1? Right now, it's not looking to, and I spoke too soon. Kung Lao's right back in there, pressuring into the corner. Katana desperately trying to fight her way out.
All right, that kick. Ooh, no, the roll away. Joey's going to need to challenge those with some throws here. We haven't seen very many throws from Kung Lao, which is like a Kung Lao speciality. Oh, there's the gang sign. Nope. Going to get interrupted by the get
the Foxy Grandpa. That man is a throwing machine.
Ooh, that was punishable. Oh, this is going to be punishable as well, though. And Joey should be able to finish it here.
The down 2.
And completely evading that fatal blow, jumping to the other side. And when a fatal blow is blocked, it's already punishable enough. But when it whiffs the wrong way completely, ooh, man, that is bad news. And Kung Lao capitalizing fully on that, securing the round. That's going to
showing more signs of aggression in the second fight.
Yeah, it looks like there was some minor adjustment in dealing with the Adenian Razors there. And, I think Kung Lao's character is still... Joey is a character that, or a player that he arguably wasn't able to get his offense last time. So now his offense came out. He's got really solid offense, and he kind of tightened up the defense a little bit, which was what was lacking in that first fight. We'll see if Henny can kind of make a similar adjustment here in our final game between these two. These are first to two. We'll cutthroat here before we get into the finals, but that is the way of things, and that's how it is at a tournament as well. You go to an offline event, you are definitely going to be having 2 out of 3 up until you make it into top 8, etc.
Yeah. Then suddenly players get that extra round to try and adapt to, something that is sorely missed from the olden days of Injustice 2 and backwards. Katana coming out the gate swinging.
I'm fine with first to 2.
You're fine with first to 2?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
I've always been pretty good at adapting and stuff like that, but you can't help but notice all the people that are just like, man, I wish it was first to 2 again. Well, it's not.
The spin just raw in the neutral. Okay, to get up. Is Henny going to be able to turn this around? Only 6 health left. This is honestly, Henny might have taken, or Joey might have taken that on purpose, getting crushing blow wasted, because it's gone now.
And with the amount of health that he had, that would have been a very smart move, because now it's not available to her for the rest of the fight.
Exactly, gone.
Ooh, and look at the spacing right before he ate those fans. And now he's just eating a plethora of them. Whips the throw, though, from Henny. And responds with a throw of his own. trying to push her right back into the corner with that forward one.
Short hop?
Into the throw! This man is trying to be tricky. I love it. And another one!
This is what we wanted. Lots of throws on a Kung Lao's character. He's got a really strong throw strike game. The Z-Hat beats the fatal blow attempt, and he's in trouble.
And it looks like that one little gut
the
check
fatal
in the
blow.
first fight was exactly what he needed to wake up. Because Cool Breeze Joey takes it decisively 2-1.
That was very well played, very well played. That's the thing about the Z-Hat. The Z-Hat is great in offense when you are able to apply it on hit, but if you're doing it on block, which some Kung Lao players will just kind of go into it autopilot, you get hit out of it. We saw Henny doing it, hitting him out of the Z-Hat in just doing it on block, but right there at the end, he made sure to do that on hit to finish the combo for the meaty setup, destroyed the fatal blow, hit it out of it, didn't even let the armor kick in. And for Henny there, going straight to the loser's bracket, and Cool Breeze Joey will advance.
You absolutely love to see adaptation like that. It is the most heartbreaking thing in the world to get steamrolled on your first match. It has such a bad habit of just completely crushing your morale for the rest of the set. But thankfully, Joey grabbed life by the bootstraps and went, that ain't happening again. And came back firing on all cylinders. Good show.
Absolutely. I mean, these are the kind of players that, first off, this isn't their first tournament for a lot of them, so tournament nerves have definitely kind of faded away a little bit, and they're the kind of players that are willing and ready to turn it up when the pressure is on. Getting put into the back or put on the back foot isn't this sort of, soul-crushing experience for a lot of these players. It's a catalyst to be like, okay, I need to sit up, turn my TV on, pay attention, let's actually get this. And, neither one of them really wanted to give it up, but Cool Breeze Joey, of course, coming out victorious in the end here.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so it looks like the next match that we have up on the docket is going to be Demoralized versus Blue Linkies. Dream Eater, got any knowledge on these guys?
I don't know these ones. Demoralize is somewhat familiar, but not 100%. Yeah, nope. I don't remember what character he plays. So this is going to be some fresh information for both of us.
Absolutely.
Get these two in here. And Blue Linkies is definitely somebody that I have not ran into before. That's not to say that these players haven't played in tournaments before, because we've had all sorts of players coming in and out through these CGL qualifiers and through the Konsole Gaming League Konsole Kombat last season, which was like an open tournament every week. So we had tons of players coming through there. So I'm sure that these are players that have some experience. I know I've seen Demoralize in the brackets before, at least once or twice, I'm sure. So we'll see. I'm excited about what these character selections are. We've seemingly hit a stage where Mortal Kombat now has like a really diverse cast of characters that are considered viable. We see the likes of Devora. We see right now we got Gears on the screen. We just saw Kung Lao versus Kitana. Like these are all characters that that in previous games you kind of saw like only a select few. Like in MK9, for example, there was like 10 viable characters, and realistically there was like 5. But there, you could get away with the Jax and a couple other characters here and there. But it's so great that we've come such a long way. Where even in Injustice 2, there was a couple characters that like, man, Swamp Thing's really not that great. Every now and then somebody do things, but in this, almost everybody has got some sort of like, do not let that touch you, or it will ruin your day. And I think that's really cool to finally see this game. By far the best balance that NRS has ever hit.
Absolutely. And judging from the character select screen, we're going to be seeing Blue Linkies with Aaron Black and Demoralized with Cabal. So a match of speed versus precision. Let's see how this works out.
Okay, throw tech there. It's not going to get snagged. All right, so Domo is going to be going with clean cut Cabal here. So I believe that's not the one with the cancels. So he's going to have access to that hook restand, and Cabal has some of the better pressure in the game. He's like, his normals are just so good. Back one is an insanely powerful meaty tool. The range on it, it's a mid, it's got a crushing blow attached to it. It is crazy good. Absolutely. But Blue Linky's not giving him the opportunity to even show it off at all. 85% left on that health bar here for Blue Linky. Okay, it's going to go over the Scud Shot. Scud Shot not even deleting the projectile. That was an interesting interaction there. All right, and there it is. There's that back one coming out now. And it's time for Demoralize to get a little damage. Likely going to go for a side switch here. Yep, there's the hook slam.
Perfect.
Nice bait on the roll. He was ready for it, and that's sort of the power of Cabal's back one and other, like, just the range on those strings, the way that they advance him forward. They're so good, especially after a knockdown. Look at him. He's just using this back one string over and over again in the range. Aaron Black can't poke him. He's got to swing or take a longer stride to get out to him, and he's just content with just swinging away with those hook swords, although I'm speaking way too soon.
Yeah.
There's the get-up attack. Ooh, caught him with the low. Getting close now. Fatal blow.
Now
is
Aaron
available.
Black's got Fatal Blow locked and loaded, and they love to fire that thing out on a whim.
It will not kill, however, though, so I think that might be a little bit of a risky move. It's like Domo. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, wow. He let go of block. The random Nomad Dash. A bold move, but paying off here. Final round.
Final round. Fight.
And yeehawed right out of the gate. Textbook Aaron
That's
Black.
the first time we've seen that as well. Hadn't been really utilizing the drop just yet.
Absolutely. It was the very first time we saw it.
Paying off, though. Oh, speaking of first times, here's a crushing blow. Never mind. Immediate breakaway. Good blocks on that 50-50 there as well. Okay, jump kick's going to be in Cabal's favor here.
Once again, maintaining that spacing with the back one, just keeping him at arm's length.
At sword's length. He's just got to keep him just outside of his range. So good, though. That's the power of Cabal. I think it's a bit of a sleeper. Not a lot of players are really putting him as high or as good as he is, but the range on those strings is so powerful. He's got no flawless block gaps either. He's really good.
I'm actually quite astonished that people don't view Cabal as more of a threat than they do.
Yeah, I think it's a little strange.
Yeah, but then again, that could just be textbook of the same situation that you see in so many different games. This character is great, but these characters do it better.
Oh, man, point blank in broad daylight, no fear. Catch it, catch it. Oh, nope. He's gonna try. I think that'll kill, actually, even the last shot.
Absolutely.
Enough, even with the defense. You saw that shield coming up, but not gonna save him. That was the most random thing. He was point blank. I mean, I've seen it from across the screen, but point blank like that, after the nerf to make it slower, Domo, unfortunately, walking right into it.
If one thing I've learned, it's never underestimate what an Aaron Black is willing to do right in your face.
I found if he has Fatal Blow, always just duck. Just be ducking. That's all you got.
That's very true. Because at that point, if you're just ducking, the only thing he can really do is try and dash in, what you're going to see, or he's going to try and go for the front drop kick, which again, you're going to see. And if he decides to burn the bar on it, you're going to be able to punish him for it.
Oh yeah, if he decides to spend the Fatal Blow just randomly in the neutral, then once it's gone, you can then feel comfortable to dance around like a moron.
So Demoralized switching over from Cabal over to the Man of Time, Geras.
I like it. I like it. We saw Geras, I think, floated over in the character select screen earlier, but ultimately not picked up. But here he's out on the field. And he's
now,
also
Geras
running
also one of the characters that got touched in the most recent patch.
What is the name of the thing? Let me guess. Infinite World.
Yep, absolutely.
I cheated. I looked. It was kind of snuffy. Ooh, that rock didn't come out in time. Okay, here we go.
Block the slide. Beautiful.
Is he going to take the gauntlet charge? Yes, he is.
Absolutely, he is.
And that's like one of the main staples of Geras. If I get you, I'm going to go ahead and charge up my gauntlet and just look at that damage. 25%. He didn't even move.
Absolutely amazing. Aaron Black trying to mount a comeback. And so
mounting a comeback, doing it all from chest to chest range here against Geras. Geras, the character, very comfortable being up in your face. Short hop into low. That was sick. Here's the full launcher. Gonna empty the clip. Not even needed.
Absolutely impressive.
All right, Blue Yankees now set point. Ooh, whiffs it, although that could have been on purpose, trying to get that crushing blow queued up, which allows Geras to hit some insane damage in his combo. Speaking of, are we gonna get a little treat of that now? 1 bar spent.
And doesn't bother.
1 bar for 38%, 384 damage on the board. And Blue Linky's gonna just hold all of it. Oh, tried to challenge, wasn't quite there in time. Also, Geras, one of the few characters with a 6-frame down one. I believe it's only Sub-Zero and one other, who I can't think of right now, that have that 6 frames on their down one. So an incredibly powerful tool in the neutral just for stuffing and preventing any pressure.
Geras trying desperately to mount a comeback here. and Aaron Black just not having any of it. And, alright, and this round goes to Gearus.
Yep, Domo staying in there. He had a pretty decent life lead there as well. 50% of that health bar left.
Absolutely.
Both players still sitting on their fatal blows here going into our final round, though. So this is where you'll start to see players sometimes don't choose to use their fatal blow and their crushing blows, but now, what are you saving it for? There is no round 4.
Exactly.
So this
You
is
don't
where
have
all
anything
of the
to
stops
lose
need
at
to
this
come out. Speaking of, there was an
Backdashing
attempt
into
to...
the
Oh,
4-2-1-2.
no! Whiffed it! It's bad! Oh, no, he didn't go for the crushing blow. He just did the normal comp. Man, he should have crushed it. I guess he was afraid of breaker coming, but there is no meter for the breaker.
It could be possible that he wasn't paying attention to the opponent's...
Some players just do that. They have their B&B and they do it every time. They don't think
Yeah.
about their crushing blows. In some ways, it's not a terrible idea, but as they start to climb their ranks a little bit, they'll start to be more aware of the situation they're in. Like, oh, that was a punish. I need to take his life now. Okay, is that gonna
And
crush?
down
I don't
four
think
into Sam
so. I
Trap.
think he's hit
Very
him.
nice.
Although next stray hit for Gears will do it. Oh no, that was punished. He didn't go for the crushing blow. That crushing blow does enough damage. Oh man, we were watching the Sam just slip through his
and he
fingers.
tries to back roll right into the fatal blow.
Man, if Domo would have done the crushing blow, it would have killed. If he would have done a combo, he would have killed with the fatal blow, but instead Blue Winkies and Aaron Black will advance here. Right between the eyes. Damn, that was a heartbreaker. He had it right in his grasp.
Absolutely.
Although it's probably hard to grab things with that big gauntleted fist. Does it open? I don't think it opens. I don't think it's good for grabbing. It's only for smashing. Only for smashing.
Yeah, for something that can be morphed into a giant pair of brass knuckles. That thing only
Some
serves
more
one
utility.
purpose.
Exactly, right? It has limited utility.
Yeah, crushing hopes and dreams. That's the only thing it's good for.
And I haven't seen him turn his hand into anything else. I don't know if he's just holding out. It's a secret power he doesn't want to show us yet, but I think it might be a one-trick pony.
It's coming in DLC.
Yeah, DLC. It's a hook hand.
Yeah. Oh god, actually, I don't think I'd want to see Gearus with a hook hand.
I want to see him
Imagine
all
how
sorts
much
of go-go gadget random hand. Give me it. All right, well, Aaron Black has crashed our lobby, but I do believe that while we're sitting here waiting for this lobby to figure itself out, we may need a new one. Who knows? I've got a permanent Ethernet cable snapped on my screen. We're going to go ahead and get K7 Show-Off in here versus Cleve MK. So this should be quite the exciting matchup. K7, without a doubt, I think the Sub-Zero on the Xbox side of things. We were talking about Koizi earlier, who had won Konsole Kombat last time. He won it in the grand finals against K7. So this is a player that has been all the way to the top of the mountain. And unfortunately, he didn't walk away victorious, but that was only one time. There will be other opportunities, and I'm sure he's out for blood here today. So K7 also was in the tournament recently. I believe he got third place in the qualifier that Koizi won recently. Koizi was looking pretty dominant, though, in that one there. But K7 has claimed Koizi before and looking to try to get himself a spot in that qualifier to do it again. In the Konsole Kombat Invitational 2. And he'll be up against Cleve MK. Cleve, I believe, is primarily a Jax player. And recently, everybody has heard about all the crazy, Jax is crazy broken, the momentum, the fatal blow into fully heated, what do you do? So I'm really excited to see how this matchup ends up going down between these two.
Absolutely. And the Jax factor, as I love to call it, I mean, that's the hot thing, pardon the pun.
You can never count it out, though. It's a consistent and regular thing. And the way that his fatal blow is so good that you can utilize it if somebody moves, a stray movement, a jump, you can catch people sort of in the neutral with it. So it's not like it's this like Noob Saibot's fatal blow. Not very easy to catch people with it randomly. You have to combo into it, and they can break away out of the combo almost every single time. But with Jax, it's not the same. He has this fatal blow that he can relatively simply activate, and not only is it easy to get, but once you get it, you get this really big momentum shift. You get this really big payoff of like, okay, now I'm fully heated. I can throw you. I can do. If you're playing Hunkered Down, he's got the forward two or all the strings that go into the overhead. He's got it, and like that, and that in itself is scary. Just in the, is he going to do forward 3-3 and then throw me for the crush, or is he going to do forward 3-3 and then finish the string? Like, it's scary. And of course, he's also got in that variation, he's got the command grab, which, man, that command grab, if we're dealing with Jax players that are well versed in it, that big 35% out of like, hey, you got grabbed, you're eating a full combo now. Like, that's it. There's no breakaway out of that. There's no escaping it. You are done.
And the command grab does come at a cost. It does cost Jax both of his meters in order to do that.
Yeah, he does have to spend
go into that
resources on
position,
it, but
who cares?
exactly. And if you're doing it like at a post fatal blow stage, you've already hit him for a ton of damage. If you've got the meter to go for it, which fatal blow doesn't cost any meter, right? So you still have it after. You can really just like lock into that. Like, nope, I just need the momentum shift to take you from 70 to none, and that's what can happen real quick. Another thing though that I think is rather interesting here is that K7 is a Sub-Zero player. Sub-Zero, one of the characters that without a doubt has really strong variations on both sides. So I'm really curious as to what one he's going to play, although Jax isn't even going to be making an appearance here. Nightwolf coming out. I believe Nightwolf is fully legal for these tournaments. Nightwolf was not legal or maybe even out yet at the last Konsole Kombat Invitational, but now Nightwolf, since he will definitely be legal by December, I believe, like 14th is when one of them is. It's that first 2 weekends in December.
But not only that, if I may, not only are we seeing Nightwolf, but we are seeing Ancestral Gift,
this
grappler variation of Nightwolf.
I don't care about the other Nightwolf. Combo Nightwolf is lame. I want to see command grabs. Although K7, not the kind of player that's going to get snagged very often by these. There's the punish on the point blank arrows. You can punish that. Learning something new every day. Class is in session. Oh, there we go. Just
trying to mount
again.
some form of an offense, but Sub-Zero is keeping him firmly planted in that corner. K7 being
incredibly solid
right now. Woo! That was decisive.
And K7, I guess I should, what is it? Disclose everything. He's on the team that I am on as well, so I may have
so biased commentary.
Yes,
Good to know.
bias. I've watched this man win so many times, though. He's gonna bring us home some gold one of these days.
Ooh, and a down two vicious from.
Ooh, okay, not gonna take a bunch of damage, but is gonna go ahead and switch the sides here. And what's the Oki here? The setup. Oh, just gonna delay to get the wake up even further. Yeah, that move has such a long knockdown, but K7 deciding it was comfy down there and laying down there, forcing that string to whip. Good block stuff from Cleve. No punish though, and now gonna get punished instead. I think he might be dead. He's got the crushing blow.
He very well might be.
A rare drop from K7. What is this? Now we're gonna have to relook at this.
But it didn't matter.
This team membership
shoulder
here.
charge. For you aspiring Nightwolf players, if somebody does a string in your face, this is coming from somebody who also Nightwolf. If somebody blocks, does an unsafe string in your face and you block it, don't do forward 1-2. Do standing 3-1. It's his fastest string.
Yeah, 1-1-1 and standing 3-1 are the strings that you want to go for your punishes.
Absolutely.
Forward 1-2 is what I would use a lot in like the neutral because it's safe on block. You can stagger forward one. There's a couple of different things that you can kind of finagle around with that. Another thing though too, if you're playing Ancestral Gift, you have a crushing blow in the command grab. So if you block a shoulder, if you block, like there are only certain moves that it's going to work on, but if you block something that's punishable, if you get a reversal throw punish, it's like a 30% throw. So that's definitely something that Nightwolf players in general want to keep in mind is if they block certain moves that are really negative, should they spend the crushing blow and just go for it?
Mm-hmm. Now, with also this variation, Nightwolf gets access to a teleport, so I'm wondering if we're actually going to see that come into play.
Yeah, I don't think that K7's going to really throw too many ice balls, because I feel like he's going to be aware of it, but there it was, as soon as you say that, like, they're listening in. They just wanted to give us an example. Exactly, the crystal ball. This has all been choreographed, pre-recorded footage.
Yep. WWE's taking notes on us.
Oh, there's the low. Nicely done. Cleve in trouble here. Are we going to see the full convert? Nope, not going to go for the crushing blow this time. Going to save it for resource.
Very respectable damage.
That's a big immediate breakaway. And the overhead connects this time. Cleve's going to want to stand up for those. You can react to it, they say. And there it is, the crushing blow when it was ready for the kill. K7 also one of the players that is best at optimization. His fatal blow usage, he's almost always killing you, and it's at like 48% and up when he does. He has got huge combos, and he's always about that maximum optimization. At 41%, he knew that was going to kill before he finished the combo. He knew that it was time to go straight for the throat and close it out.
Absolutely.
Punish, side switch, send him back toward the corner.
All right, and Cleve
the point blank arrows.
Oh.
What was that? What is that? K7 just making it up as he goes. Improv combos, get out of here. And the overhead again. This will do it here. Not going to give him even a chance to break away. No breakaway available even. And K7 will take it 2-0. That was decisive and quick even. I mean, I don't want to sound too biased, but there's a reason that we picked this guy up. This is, like I said, I think the #1 Sub-Zero on the Xbox side of things. He is an absolute threat. He's even got some offline victories under the Defend the North. He got 9 points. Not that bad for his first offline event. So K7's an absolute killer, claiming another.
That was hands down one of the most aggressive and precise Sub-Zeros I have ever seen. So
yeah, I mean, you guys saw how shocked I was that he dropped that combo. I don't think I've seen that happen. That was so crazy that he dropped that combo. He almost always is with maximum efficiency, deadly precision. You're just done. So Cleve given a little extra chance, but not going to be enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, what that looked like for me is just maybe like new character jitters. Maybe like he just started using the character, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely with Nightwolf. I mean, he can't have had as much time as K7 has, unless he's been working on the game, right? Like, so there is definitely that initial hurdle that he still might be working on getting over. And not only that, but this is some of the first events where Nightwolf's been legal. Even though Nightwolf's been out for a while, Cleve is a player that's been playing in these tournaments. So there's part of the idea of like, no, I'm not going to spend a lot of time really diehard learning this character right now because I can't play him in a tournament. And I need to focus on the here and the now. So
and that's a very good point. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. The fact that he is technically still not tournament legal is something that could very much come into play in this situation.
Yeah, I think he might even still have to wait a little bit more for actual offline events. I know they're letting him in here, but Nightwolf's still very fresh on the scene.
I mean, what's the character blackout period? What, about 30 days?
It's 30 days, but I don't know if it's 30 days from the combat pack release or if it's 30 days from the everybody can get him release.
Well, yeah. Well, either way, we're actually approaching like free range at that point for the character.
Yeah. Either one, whichever of those we're starting to get there. So like that excuse of hey, he's not legal is starting to run out for players. He's definitely becoming a character that we're likely to see more and more of. I think Smash GG still doesn't have him in the character selection options for whatever reason, but that's not that important.
Yeah, that's not a huge deal. But this is character we're most definitely going to be seeing in the future.
Yeah, I think Nightwolf's really good. I think Nightwolf and both his variations are really fun. I think that was another really important thing is that when you played the character that you enjoyed it. Like when I played Shang, I know you play Shang, but when I played Shang, my immediate reaction was, man, I want the ninjas. Like that was my immediate reaction.
I think that was all of our reaction.
Yeah, right. And that I think Shang was the first time that I really dipped into playing custom combat more because it was like, no, man, these ninjas are just too cool. Like having the parry to deal with people that just want to throw fireballs is too good. I can't just be not having that, especially when the second variation has got so much work that you have to put in, and like the ninjas just come immediately to you. But with Nightwolf, it was not that at all. I found that with Nightwolf, the combo variation was fun because it was like a fun move to use for combos. You could hit confirm with everything. And then the command grab, because he had so many tick throws and setups off of them, much more than almost everybody else has. I think like maybe Kano has like 2-4, which is like a tick throw that you can like kind of get away with a little bit more and leads into the combo if they don't like. There's like a game or like a benefit that you can get if they start ducking it or whatever. But
Cleve actually mentioning in the chat that I picked up Nightwolf because he's a better Kano.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing too. That's what a lot of people were saying. I think that he is a better Kano, but like he's got more fun command or tick throw setups or whatever. But like Jax doesn't have a bunch of tick throw setups. He's got like down 1-2 and down 1. I think are his only tick throw setups. I know that like Collector doesn't even have tick throw setups off of all of his pokes. Like even one of his pokes actually knocks him too far away. But Nightwolf is a character who has it honestly feels like MKX style tick throws. Like he has those all 3 pokes work. And he's got it off of a couple of different strings as well.
And
so that's really interesting.
Speaking of Kano,
yeah, right. We had Nightwolf back to the classic Kano. Now, of course, he's playing Rack Off with or basically what is it, Ripper. So he's got the parry, he's got the combo extensions, lumbar check. I think Unga Bunga Kano is tons of fun. This is a character that I've messed around with a little bit and just going in and just flipping coins at people. What am I gonna do? I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, good luck. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, there's the overhead wheel kick.
Yep. Right into the lumbar check. Burns the bar.
I actually asked Tyler Lansdowne about what the requirement is for that crushing blow. What does late block mean? And he said, this is a direct quote, I don't know. So, I don't know how it works.
Oh, whiffs the lumbar check, though. Just enough time for Aaron Black to gain the advantage, but breaks out.
I think the down one ended up hitting there, so if the down one hits, the command grab will not hit.
And yay!
The crushing
blow.
Huge damage from that. If that hits, it's 40% almost. 11 for the first one and another 28 for the second one. 39% you're taking on that. That is huge damage.
That is so obnoxious, I swear.
And it's safe on block. Safe, you hear me?
Yeah, that's...
And it hits from full screen.
I don't care, chat. I hate
the
Aaron
perks.
Black.
The perks are everywhere. Pocket sand. Here we go. All right, rifles out.
And immediately puts him away. Another rolling leg and the lumbar check.
The command grabs are coming out in force here. Oh no, he's behind you.
Aaron Black once again trying to mount the
low catches. I think this will be it for stage.
Though.
Oh no, the breakaway. Okay. Trying to hang in there. Blackout spending his resources to do so. Although this means he's going to be going into the final round without any meter potentially, or is he just going to kill him? Have I spoken too soon? No breakaway available. Fatal blow. Nope, not going to happen. Oh, there's the fatal blow, but the delay. Oh man, Steak sniffed that out. You saw him delaying that get up even. The patience, and now final round. Fatal blow still available though. It whipped, so still got it. Hail Mary indeed.
And Steak definitely seeming content to maintain the. A lot of people tend to forget that Kano's thing is fairly good.
The lumbar check. Thing is too with that lumbar check, it's got a crushing blow if they roll. So Blackout needs to be careful about using rolls as well, because if he tries to roll away, there it is again. He's gonna get snapped in half. Steak has a huge life lead right now, 70% to 5.
If Blackout's gonna do something, it's gotta be now. And
down one ball. Oh my god, the unga bunga. Praise be.
I hate to see that kind of thing happen.
It's just it's how do you make that you have to have like an almanac from the future. You have to Marty McFly and watch the match beforehand to know. There's no way that you can know if it's down one Kano ball, down one just empty, down one command grab.
Yeah, that's next to impossible situation. Not impossible,
all hail the 50,
but next door neighbor.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Impossible adjacent.
All right, so heading back to character select.
Now I'm sure Blackout. Yeah, he's gonna stick with Aaron Black. He's been an Aaron Black player for as long as I've seen him. He was playing Aaron Black even in MKX when I would run into him, and he would ruin my day with that sand trap command grab, which that was a tick throw that had tick options off of so many different things. Blackout very well versed in those. Although I think he used to make me dance a lot. He would do the dance guns. You shoot your feet. He's all about that. I know how to backdash it, but it doesn't do you any good. Oh, that's punishable. Not gonna be fast enough with it though. That roll that Kano has was a low when they were talking about. It seemed to be too good. They took it away. He doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, and a crushing blow from.
There we go. He's gonna start to bleed out. That Enziguri, the weirdest move name in the game. Go ahead, pick a different name with a weirder move name. Kano has another. His fatal blow is called "Fuck Spiders." So
that's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's like slightly censored. It's like asterisks or whatever, and then hashtag and an @ symbol, but it must be because he's from Australia. Because that's why I won't go to Australia. This is the spiders. That's a hard pass.
And see, here I thought it was the bullet ants that you were supposed to be afraid of. Australia.
Oh no, I will bask in a pool of bullet ants before I will touch a spider. Get away.
Right, Aaron Black trying to get the acid out. They move right out of it. Oh! Slaps him right back into it just in time for the acid to go. Crushing blow.
Big damage here. No breakaway available either. Oh, jumps over it. Woo! So stay completely out of resources here. His defensive bar gone. About to get that first one back. All the wheel kick though. Overhead or low. Overhead or low. Oh man, fatal blow. Oh, what a call out. He took so much damage though, even in doing that. The 11% from the dropkick still coming through. 30%. The lumbar check. One combo away will do it. He's still got breakaway available. Oh no, he went for it. Blackout with the patience, and he will take game 2.
Excellent.
The Unga Bunga not prevailing this time. A bold move down one Kano ball, but you gotta make the attempt sometimes. You gotta make the attempt.
Absolutely. The fact that he just threw out that fatal blow like that, eating
unexpected. He might have done it on accident. I don't think he was rolling. I don't know if this happens to other players, but I personally wake up roll into fatal blow way more time. In fact, I've never intended to do it, and I do it like 60% of the time. It is so irritating. If I have my fatal blow, I think it's because I'm like mashing the roll input because I don't trust it, because every knockdown has different timing on when you're supposed to do it. And then because rolls are special cancelable, if you hold block while you're mashing it, it thinks you're trying to do a fatal blow. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Because then what happens is you hit people with it all the time. Like, oh, I'm rolled out and I hit you, but you still have 80% health, and I'm just trying to get away from you. So now I've wasted my one good tool. This is garbage.
All right, now we're rolling into game 3.
Sticking with Kano here. I like the commitment though. So far, solid life lead here as well. 30%.
Yeah, we haven't seen a single character change yet, other than Geras.
Yeah, we saw
that definitely shows
the
the commitment these players have.
These guys like their characters. They're confident in their selections here.
Aaron Black
full combo here for Black. Nope. Aaron Black can drop it.
Ooh, back 2 into the slide. Keeping the back 2 going. Nice jump over the knife. Sweep from Kano.
Rolling underneath the knife.
Ooh! 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 Goes for the acid again.
Oh, he saw that coming.
Down 2 for his trouble.
He doesn't have the fatal, or he doesn't have the breakaway available either. I don't think this will kill, but this is going to be really close if it doesn't. It might even. He's going to step on his neck too. 50%. Yep, that'll do it.
He's dead.
Steak fully willing to spend the resources when necessary. He knew that was going to kill him, I'm sure, actually. A lot of players, if they play with damage numbers, they can kind of get a feel for, oh, this does 50%. I see he's only got 48. Let me pull the trigger. That's how I do it. I just don't play this character to know the exact math. But like Noob Saibot, I know when I don't need to launch you, and I can just do 1-1-3 into fatal blow so you can't break away. Hits are like 41% or something like that.
Now, Blackout getting hit with a lot of stuff at the beginning of every single round, but he keeps fighting back and keeping it close. Let's see if he can actually creep it out.
Right now, he's got the life lead here. Almost double the health of Kano, now tripling it. Oh, there's the command grab, though. The down one Unga Bunga begins. Oh, the wake-up attack will launch. Blackout going to hang on to his meter here. Blackout is in trouble, only 30% life left. Oh, no, he's going to bleed out into the chip-outable area. Steak just needs to not do anything too crazy, like whipping a command grab next to
Oh, and he beats the bleed out by a pixel.
If he would have just kept it with like some strings and little pokes here and there, he might have had him, or even a throw, but that's a risk. I don't think I've seen Kano throw him at all here, actually. Kano, one of the characters with better throw game because he's got, speaking of, he's got a crushing blow on both forward and back throw. Ooh, speaking of crushing blows, not exactly one, but can get a little X-ray action going out.
Oh, with a absolutely
beautiful
set shot.
Nice roll, good range on that, catches him. All right, Steak in an advantageous position again. There's the presidential grab. Oh, that traded?
And Steak at this point just has to breathe on him in order to cure the...
Say something mean about his mother. Oh, staying alive. He's got the fatal blow as well. Okay, is he going to go into... No, what was that? Oh, he was waiting for the breakout.
Oh my god.
Patience. He was waiting for a breakaway. No breakaway came. Because he was waiting for it, it gave him considerably better Oki, and he caught him. So Steak will go home. Or not home, into the losers bracket.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's going into losers.
Yeah, well, this is the winner's side. That is crazy. That is crazy. What a match between these two. I think he's dead. Okay, now definitely. You got it.
That was definitely, like, so far out of everything we've seen.
One of the better favorites.
My favorite match.
Yeah, that was a really, really good match. That was insane. And it came down to just some slight decisions at the end there. I think there was, like, I don't even know what Steak could have done because he needed to get through that meter that he had for the chip out. But man, just some slight things went into Blackout's favor. He caught him with the combo. He got the crushing blow, and then he followed it up. He just caught him standing up. There was no get up attack. There was no nothing. And Steak might have even missed an input on a get up attack. Like that was so close.
That very well could have been the case because like you hate to see things like that happen.
Yeah, I mean there's a parallel universe
on Aaron Black, and he'd have won.
But that's the thing. Blackout is a player that's not going to give up, right? He is in this to win. not going to let anything sort of phase him. He saw how close to death he was and was like, nah, I still got this. And he went in for the kill.
Absolutely.
So we got K7 Show Off versus Cool Breeze Joey coming up next.
This is going to be a good one.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to be seeing yet again Sub-Zero coming through here from K7, and likely going to also see Kung Lao coming from Cool Breeze Joey. I don't think I've seen Cool Breeze Joey playing too many other characters, and I've only seen K7 play different characters when he got sick and tired of beating us with Sub-Zero. So this man's going to be Lin Kuei. Well, actually, I have seen K7 make a switch to Scorpion against a Cetrion matchup. He has tried a couple of other things, but for the most part, I think he'll be sticking with the Lin Kuei. And it didn't work out. You got to have faith in the Lin Kuei. The Lin Kuei is what's gotten him as far as he's gotten.
That not to mention the fact that Scorpion recently one of the people that got touched during the balance patch. The teleport is now a high, but I really don't feel like that hurts his game plan too much with the fact that literally everything else about him is intact. I think see prime examples of Scorpions in tournaments with like Kevo Reborn and even Combat, I believe, still brings him out every now and then as well.
Yeah, and there's still players like Mike Trolinsky, who's a really good Scorpion player, who is still consistently playing that character. I think the thing about Scorpion is that the teleport, it only affects low level game. Yeah. It doesn't affect the upper level because high level players are canceling teleport, and it doesn't matter what kind of hit it has because they don't hit you with it. And it looks like this is going to be a top 8 matchup here. So this is top 8 winner side, K7 versus Cool Breeze Joey. And both of these guys staying on the winner side so far. So, I mean, this means that many less matches. They are so close to essentially sitting on the winner side of grand finals here. A couple more matches.
We are breezing through
real company. Yeah, shout outs to players knowing how this stuff works. You know, CGL in some ways kind of got some of the stress of getting players acclimated with how the system worked. They put up a big shiny prize so that players were willing to put up with the stress of figuring it out. And now these players are versed. They're Smash GG aficionados.
Absolutely. And the fact of the matter of seeing how quickly we go through these matches, we are just seeing the absolute steadfast dedication of these players to the characters that they play. And it's absolutely these are the future of the FGC, people, and we need to take note.
Ooh, just outside of death. Okay, there it is. No defensive meter available to even save him on that chip. K7 looking to close that out.
K7 making round 1 look insanely easy.
Yeah, K7 is looking real strong here in this tournament. I don't want to demoralize anybody. I'm sure there are some people that can have it, but looking at these brackets, K7, I think, is one of the stronger players that we're going to be seeing here today.
I mean, it's not
the usual threats to him are not here. Mike Koizi's not here. Mike Trolinsky's not here. Players that we've seen step to him. Of course, it could be anybody's time to shine. Joey throwing him into the corner here, looking to even up these life bars. Almost 120 health difference here. One more throw will do. Ooh, nice throw tech from K7. Shoulder. Oh, punish. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Joey's going to go ahead and take some damage here. K7 with the breakaway. Doesn't want to see it. Still trying to hang in here. Oh,
pokes him right out of the fatal blow. Right back into the throw blender he goes.
K7 going to need to wait a little bit before he gets in there. What the hell was that? The Voldemort punch? Oh, he's dead. He's got fatal blow. It's done. This is going to do so much damage, and that's the thing. K7 is one of those players that if he has fatal blow and he catches you, and it's Sub-Zero, he catches you with anything. You're frozen, you're fatal. That's it. 400 damage, excessive damage. K7 will take it.
And K7 taking the first round with what I can only describe as divine intervention. That 1-2.
Right? That Voldemort punch, he got him with the back of his head, the anti-air from behind. It was crazy.
All right, we saw Cool Breeze Joey adapt in his first fight. Let's see if he can make lightning strike twice with this one.
Absolutely. Cool Breeze Joey had a rough time that first game, but made the necessary adjustments here. Let's see if he can do it here.
Sub-Zero.
And both of them looking to stick with their respective characters.
Locking right into it very quick on the character select screen. Oh, my controller has died yet again. Censorship. I think it's because I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I've been having to flick the stick on my controller every like 10-15 minutes. Because like suddenly the screen will just go black and I'm like, oh wait. So
this is not what I wanted?
Yeah, not at all. All right.
Sticking with Z-Hat as well. Haven't seen any Lotus Fist here today yet. Of course, we've only seen
No, not at
Joey,
all.
but
Funny enough.
Lotus Fist is a character or a variation that got some recent buffs and has been kind of up there. I think that Joey has been sticking with hat tricks though. From the time that I've seen him, which is it's not like it's a bad character. It's got some interesting setups. It's got the Z-Hat stuff, the teleport. It's a really solid character.
And K7 coming out of the gate.
Caught it, trying to challenge.
Getting a dominating lead.
And here we are in the corner. This is not where Joey wants to be. Okay,
It jumps right back out.
Got him.
And K7 having absolutely none of that. Ooh, blocks the spin, and he is about to eat a whole combo for his trouble.
Yep, sends him back into the corner as well. The overhead, and this should be it actually, because he's got no defensive meter to save him.
This is your home. This is your home now. Stay there.
Exactly, locked down.
Fight.
No rec time on the yard. You're in prison.
Solitary confinement. Now, Kung Lao does have access to an interruptible
He's gonna
right
crush you.
behind
Yeah,
him.
41%. Look at that. Still working on flawless. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Oh, the back one into the throw. The staggers.
Tries to roll out.
Oh, okay. Here's your chance.
Still maintaining
The
pressure.
punish now coming out from Joey.
Ammo.
Joey needs to make this count. Z-Hat cancels it. Okay. Oh, man, but he wasn't ready for that to hit.
Very nice.
Oh, went for another throw. The call out from K7 not having it, and this should do it here. And K7 will advance. Slice this man in half. I'm flipping that.
An insanely
We'll make that pretty later on.
dominant
That was sick.
performance by K7.
I gotta make him a Sub-Zero video. I've got so many clips of K7 cutting people in half. I gotta put together a montage just of K7. That was dope. That was dope. More brutalities. More brutalities.
I have lost count how many times, like, as a streamer myself, like, I have lost count how many pieces of hate mail I get just from doing a brutality because it's faster.
Oh, dude, it's so much faster than doing
Yeah.
a fatality or whatever. Oh man, I don't want to sit and watch this animation I've already watched on YouTube. I want to end my combo in style.
Exactly.
Brutalities are so hype. I'm kind of upset in this game that they don't seem as strong as they were in MKX. Like MKX, there were so many of them that you could end in, and now in this game, it's like everybody's got a throw brutality, but you can't combo into throws. Everybody with a parry has a parry brutality, but you can't parry. You know, so it's like there's all of these like brutalities that you can't do anything with. There's also a lot of them that the people have to be standing. That was a problem in MKX, but they fixed that in MKX when they put in the amplify throw. So at the end of combos, after the finish him screen, you could amplify throw them and put them on their feet, and then you could do a grounded brutality to them.
And then that's also not to mention all the brutalities that those of us that dedicate to using the tournament variations that we just don't have access
dude, yeah,
to.
that's the other thing too, right?
Yeah.
Like Khan has one with off his command grab, but you have to have a totem he doesn't have or whatever. And it's like, oh my god, this is like missed opportunity overwhelming.
Like Shang Tsung has a brutality using Rain's water kick.
It's one of the better ones in the
Your
game.
heads off and catches it on the other side,
Right.
And we're never gonna see it in tournament, and that just makes me insanely sad.
Is that you can't combo into that one too. Like how are you have to do it on a string with like within they have like 10%. You know what I mean? Like it has to be such a small. You can't do this big dumb long combo unless you fucking like did this thing where you like were morphed in from Scorpion, right? You do a B&B, end with the spear, turn back into Shang, then you string into the super kick. That's so not likely to happen. It's like, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen to somebody eventually, just in the cosmos. But like, that's not hype enough for me to get behind that. Like, I'm only gonna pick Shang in mirror matches with Scorpion because I don't think anybody else has a restand combo extender. Like Sub-Zero's wouldn't work because it puts them they're in the air even if you freeze them, so you wouldn't be able to do like a full launcher into it. But
yeah.
What it is.
Johnny with the camera because that can.
Oh yeah, Johnny with the camera has got a capture state on that too.
But it looks like the next match that we got coming up is Soul Warrior 71K versus Gear Shifter.
So the upper side of the bracket. Oh no, okay. So we're going into the loser side of things. So this is going to be a losers bracket match. These are individuals that have unfortunately dipped into losers bracket. So here. People are going home empty-handed now, should they lose. It is all on the line here, playing to win. And we're seeing some interesting character selections. Is that Shao Kahn fighting in the background? Is this some button check? Am I being fooled?
I mean, with us being online, I really hope that they're not silly enough to do a button check. So we may just see the Emperor of Outworld here.
I want it. Shao Kahn. We've obviously seen video games doing something from the EU, but I think it's really fun watching this character and players that know how to do it. So let's see what Soul Warrior's got.
Absolutely. Here we are, losers bracket, the black market fight circle.
Oh, okay, so he's playing Thin Ice as well, so he's going to have access to that slide. Not going to have combos off the overhead, really, but that slide for mobility is going to mean that he's going to be able to kind of close the gap. Shao Kahn is not going to get away with any zoning.
Now, Sub-Zero already showing a little bit of lack of knowledge against Shao Kahn, not punishing the hammer strike. Up, jumped up too.
Going for the plus frames on that. The sweep. That sweep is so good. That's punishable. Minus 20.
It again.
It doesn't look as punishable as it is, but it is extremely punishable.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
character can move way before you think they can. Full combo here.
Optimal.
Locking it down. Gonna spend the meter for the extra damage here.
Wow.
Oh,
it tries to Hail Mary the fatal. And Emperor Shao Kahn going, nah.
It only does like 35%, but a big hammer to the noggin will put that idea to rest.
Alright, Shao Kahn throwing the spears. 3 connected spears will set up a crushing blow.
Which I think they adjusted that string so he can combo into it more consistently.
Absolutely, they did, and
because it used to be you can basically only get that crushing blow by itself.
Absolutely, and I know Shao Kahn players could not be happy. Back throw.
Oh, that's what he needs to be doing. He needs to be doing a forward throw after slide. That gives him crushing blow. Forward throw after a block slide. It has to be a reversal timing for it to give the crush, but if he gets that, that can be massive damage.
A gear shifter trying to chip Shao Kahn out, and gets the down to the secure. Did he just make Shao Kahn's helmet?
Indeed, he do.
Wow, that's
whichever
the first time
hat he wants. Rapid fire too. He's like, I don't know why he's spending his time fighting people. He should definitely be a sculptor.
And that is 2 spears. If he gets one more, that crushing blow will be locked and loaded.
Staggers on the back 3 string. Ooh, forward 4 big move will not connect. And now Gear Shifter looking to get some pressure going. Crushing blow. Not as optimized as K7's, but it will do. Although he kept him on the ground. He didn't want to deal with breakaway, so didn't bother launching him. Alright. Oh, we got Annihilation. Crushing blow available. Oh, no! He went for down 1 into it. A bold move. You've got to actually hit him with something. Punish that. I don't know if that's punishable. I might have been making it up. That's going to crush. Oh, no. Did he already do it? I thought that was the 3rd one.
He could have held on. And just decided not to burn.
Yeah, he might not have used it.
Yeah.
Alright. So
and us getting informed that this match is absolutely for top 8. So whoever wins this will
loser goes home, winner makes it into top 8. One step closer to snagging these spots here for the Konsole Kombat Invitational Part 2. $10,000 on the line per console. PlayStation gets 10K, Xbox gets 10K. I don't know what the prize split of that is, but I assume it's not 10K for first place. So just making it into this, just qualifying, is a shot at potentially getting some points.
That is some phenomenal money.
That's huge.
Sit at home and play some games.
That is more money than some other, like, new, freshly released games have for their tournament. Yeah. I don't know how much money you win for, how much money is on the line in a Sam Show tournament, but
that's more money than what most people make in a month.
Well, yeah, all that is huge coins. That is massive. But this is a really big opportunity. So shout outs to CGL for giving our players an opportunity to win this cash. And of course, it's super hype matches. It's a good reason to get players in and watching and involved. And hopefully some of the players watching that might have missed out on this one are like, damn, this is fun. I want to get a chance at that 10K. I'll be here next week.
And looking like Shao Kahn Soul Warrior 71K not able to shake off the icicles from the first round. Gear Shifter taking an immediate command of the match.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't know what that frames are. I assume that is a safe string. Gotta get my overhead low. No, not the sweep. I know the sweep is safe. I know a little bit more about Shao Kahn's sweep, but the full 1-2-2 from or no, 2-1-2 I think it is from Sub-Zero, the ice axes.
Actually, yeah, I don't know if that's safe or not either.
I like the use of that 4-4 though. Oh, jumps over it. He's gonna punish. Oh man, you can't punish 4-4 like that though. 4-4 is only for plus frames. I think if you're hitting somebody that would have been a time to go in for a full combo instead of just taking the little bit of damage to get on that. Ooh, hammer doesn't connect. Uh-oh, he's dead.
Ooh, and
He's got to break away. Oh, he didn't even get an opportunity. That is a heartbreaker. Soul Warrior had him in the crosshairs, and then he just did a smaller combo than he should have. But it happens.
And it's officially do or die time for Soul Warrior. Got to mount an offensive now.
Okay, here we go. Locking him down in the corner here, or attempting to.
The pressure with the poke, sweeping the leg again.
Hammer comes out. Oh no, it didn't combo. Oh, they got the plus frames off that, so he didn't need it. Oh, what is that attempt? Down one into Annihilation. Is that on purpose? That can't be on purpose. Like, that, first off, doesn't work, and if they block it, is super punishable. He's lucky Gear Shifter's letting him get away with it. That string is punishable. Just let him do it.
Yep.
Final round.
All right, Soul Warrior on the board, one apiece. Starting out with the ice balls. Ooh, forward two into the slide, and there's the crushing
There it is.
blow.
Final round. Spend the resources. All right, shoulder check. Ooh, reversal on that? I don't think that
The Emperor screaming F neutral right out of the corner.
No, I think that Sub-Zero players using that icicle, they're not necessarily prepared for players to be challenging them. A lot of Sub-Zero players are like, oh, I hit him, he blocked, whatever, I'm over here. And Shao Kahn absolutely ready to challenge with that shoulder. Wasn't a punish, but Sub-Zero was looking to do something, and it was not his turn. All right, Shao Kahn has to lead. Oh, no! Oh, you hate to see it.
Finally sticks.
And
Now, this is
Sub-Zero's
not
gonna
going
do
to kill, but
massive
it is
damage.
going to put him in dangerous territory.
Indeed, 12% left. Oh, no, it's more because it's Shao Kahn. Oh, not going to matter.
tried it as well, but the startup is too slow.
And the brutality from Sub-Zero. Scout.
And,
God.
Whoa, you can make the axe fall?
yeah,
How do you make the axe fall?
I don't know. I don't play Sub-Zero, but I've
I've
seen
never
it.
made the axe fall. Somebody harass this man. Tell him to tell us how to do it. We gotta know. We're gonna corner him outside of the arcade and demand the inputs.
And unfortunately, the Emperor of Outworld is sent home. Big shout outs to Soul Warrior. Putting on a good
Honestly,
show.
super fun to see Shao Kahn being even played and picked up. Shao Kahn is, we're talking about a lot of variety in the characters, but there are some characters that are still a little underrepresented. You don't see. So a real treat to be able to see Shao Kahn coming out here and going for some big damage too. We saw some nice combos there. Unfortunately, didn't get to see the Annihilation crushing blow come to fruition, but it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, the dream is still very much alive on that. We will see it happen in the tournament eventually.
Absolutely. So Gear Shifter, though, will be securing himself a slot here in top 8 on the loser side. So he's not out of the woods yet, but he has made it into top 8 loser side.
Yeah, Shao Kahn definitely strikes me as one of those characters that, like, best example I could give would be, like, Injustice 1 Shazam. He wasn't very high up there on the tier list, but when a character specialist came out, like Digit was, like, a well-known Shazam player.
Mm-hmm.
That
Hero is another
absolutely
really good
nuts, and I am just waiting for the day we see somebody who's a Shao Kahn specialist.
Yeah, I remember Hero's Shazam
everyone.
was insane. Hero would do this like thing with Shazam. It was basically like a maximum ambiguous because you'd do the drill and then you'd amplify it at different timings and it would cross up or not. It was so ridiculous. But, you know, that character, a lot of people weren't really thinking he's top tier, but, man, you put that character in the right hands, and it would get so hype. He had cool combos, too. He had such cool combos with the command grab.
His moves
Shazam!
were so
Oh,
much
man.
fun to watch.
Can't believe they didn't bring him back. With Injustice 2 being such a legacy game, because, like, MK is not a legacy game. Scorpion brings his spear back, and that's it. All his punches are different. Everything is different. But Injustice, they decided legacy game. So, you know, Flash brings all of his normals over. And I like that idea. I'm totally fine with the legacy fighter. A lot of games are that. Tekken, people have been, you know, doing Tekken combos since Tekken 4. So
yeah,
Legacy
Tekken players have been playing
fine.
the same game since Tekken 5.
Right,
so,
and like constant short fireball has been a thing since SF2. So I'm totally fine with Injustice being a legacy fighter, but it was a little upsetting that with it being a legacy fighter, they didn't opt to bring back some of the characters. Because the other thing, too, about Injustice characters is some of them were so incredibly unique. Like Solomon Grundy was so fun and interesting the way that character worked, and that would have been super cool to bring him back. And it wasn't like so if you look at like Deadshot to Deathstroke,
yeah,
I was a Deathstroke player, and I will concede that maybe Deathstroke didn't need to come back with Deadshot being in the game. But you can't say the same for Swamp Thing to Solomon Grundy. You know what I mean? Like, he's unique enough.
Absolutely. And one of the big reasons why they gave us such a different roster in Injustice 2 was Injustice I mean, for those of you that may not know, this obviously was a joint effort between DC and NetherRealm, because there was also a comic going on at the same time with this game. So if a character died in the game or the comic, they stayed dead. So, like, we saw Shazam die. Obviously, he's not coming back.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
then they kind of messed up the entire situation by bringing Joker back. And then their explanation was, well, he's a hallucination. He's still dead.
Not enough. All right, so we're going to see Aaron Black mirror here, although Linksys accidentally picked the wrong variation, or he picked the other one, because we got command grab Aaron Black with the TNT toss coming out.
Well, then.
This will be interesting. I think that variation is not terrible. So if I was gonna do something, I would change the way TNT works to give it at least some viable setup, so that you're not like throwing it away. It's like wasted move. But I think that it's got like the command grab. I think is really good, and I think the ability to cancel the slide and the drop kick are also really, really powerful.
And Blackout just working his way right over to that corner. Blue Linky's immediately breaking out, so now he has no tools to get out of there.
Nope.
And he has to just sit there in that puddle, health just chipping away. Blackout secures the first round.
That was rather convincing here, and of course he's also got some positional advantage here. Ooh, jumps over it. Aaron Black mastery showing. I've seen it before. Scud shot cancels. Oh, okay, they're both adept at jumping over the drop kick. All right, Innocent Puddle's out. Ooh, there's sand in your eye, though. Escape failed as well, so that is going to mean the next back throw here from Blackout is going to be a whopping 30%, assuming he's not standing in an acid puddle, so we can crank the damage up to...
Oh! Slid right into the front drop kick, canceling it out. Getting the corner position yet again, yet another acid bomb in play.
Ooh, got him locked down. I think he was going for the throw. I think Blackout wanted the pushing blow. He's listening to the stream and trying to give me the hype. Ooh, standing in it! Got it all over his fresh Nikes. Not good.
Well, I hope he wasn't looking to return those shoes, because now he can't.
Nope. Shouldn't have kept the tags. You were committed.
Blackout bringing in a very decisive first round.
Now, both of these players are Aaron Black players. We've only seen them play Aaron Black. I've only ever seen Blackout really play Aaron Black for the most part. So I am curious, though, if Blue Linkies is going to stick with this other variation, or if he's going to actually go back to 52 card pickup. He was playing 52 card earlier when we saw him, and I'm curious if he's was really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he knows something about the Aaron Black matchup that he thought he could exploit, and it just didn't happen. But
well,
we are
like
seeing
on the
52
same
coming back
variation
out.
now.
Yet 52 card coming out here now.
All right, so let's see if Blue Linkies can adapt to the situation as well as some of the other players had in this tournament so far, because that was a rough first
shot
fight
to the gut
far.
immediately.
And immediately breaks away.
Spending those resources early here.
And this is looking like a repeat of the first round. Linkies
Yep, and right over to the side
right
too.
out of the corner and right back in he goes.
Blackout just locking him down here. Acid Puddle is out, which we saw as well, and just standing in it. Okay, here we go. Blue Link's coming up alive here. Ooh, okay, that's the launcher. Oh no, drop combo.
Unbridled dominance in this set.
Round 2.
All right, set point for Blackout. Linkies tries to yeehaw right out of the trouble. Breakaway again. He has spent the majority of this set with no resources at his disposal defensively. He's getting a little more bonkers on the fight. Securing that pressure, lands the back two. Cancels Scud shot.
Ooh, there's
into another
slide.
slide.
50-50s.
Burns the bar to try and keep it safe. Gets sweeped for his trouble.
Ooh,
And
poke out. What a disrespect.
This
challenge.
is
Gotta
a
be careful.
slugfest.
Spot. Oh, shot him in the toes. No care. Here we go. Just swinging that overhead. Oh, the drop kick not close enough. Okay, hit him.
And Blackout is now in Fatal Blow range. Will we see him just let it rip?
If he just tags him with literally anything, he can convert into it. Instead, he'll be standing in the acid puddle.
He tries to roll out, but it was not in time. And Linky's staying alive. Tries to yeehaw for a second time. Once again, breaking away.
Oh, that's punishable. Oh, wait, is it not punishable? I don't know how this character works. He shot him instead. I thought it was my turn to punch you in the face when you swung a gun at me. Instead, you get to shoot me as well. Blast
Good
me.
anti-air Blackout breakawaying as well. Into the puddle, right back out of the puddle.
Again, just
Whiffs the
outside
yeehaw
of the
yet
range.
again.
You need bigger shoes. That's all it is. Size 13 is not enough. 14,
7-inch extension on those teals, man.
Slide connects.
Oh, catches him with the
sweep
slide.
connects as well. And the
Oh,
fatal.
and he lets the fatal blow
ends
rip.
it off. All right, this is obviously not going to kill, but it's going to be real close here. These life bars are now going to put blue Linkies in the lead here. Blackout
And
now, of course, is going to have
now-
a fatal blow of his own, though. Slide, punish, and this should do it.
And
Oh, he's
there
going to
it
go
is.
into the fatal blow for good measure as well. And Blackout has done it.
Blackout making damn sure.
And this was
Blue
a top
Linksy
8 winner
stays
side
dead.
match, so Blackout advances here into, I believe, winners finals. Right? Yeah, he should be in winners finals. And then that will be sending
Yep, absolutely.
Linkies into the losers bracket so he can do a little gatekeeping of his own.
Fatality. Aaron Black wins.
Man, we are tearing through this bracket. We were
Absolutely,
the
man.
times that we were quoting before, I think were full-on lies. I'm not even gonna say inaccurate. I was lying. I don't think that it's gonna take 4 hours at all.
Oh no, we're going to be done with this in no time. And that's not a testament of how bad these players have been playing. It's actually a testament of how
Dude,
good
the internet
these
defeating
players have
storm
been
is
playing.
brewing over our house. We got too confident, and our internet is about to get shut down.
What's that?
All right. Let's see who is next. Blaze versus Henny. Okay, so we're gonna be switching over to the loser side, and I think that from this point forward, all of these matches will be top 8. So we saw Gear Shifter versus Soul Warrior getting into top 8. This next matchup is going to be top 8 on loser side. So Illusion Blaze versus Henny. Illusion Blaze, another player that is on the team with me and K7. So these are our Xbox boys out here representing, and top 8 for Illusion. I'm into it. That's what I like to see. And of course, I think the interesting thing to note here is that our top 8 has essentially been decided here. There's one spot left to be given out between Stake and Arud, so we'll see who wins there. But right now we have 3 Aaron Blacks in top 8. Aaron can't win a tournament Black, is in 3 of them, top 8. There's 3 of them. We got Blaze, we got Blackout, and we also just saw Blue Linkies. So that's 3 Aaron Blacks in top 8. We also, looks like we have 2 Sub-Zeros, a Kung Lao, and a Katana. So
Katana being the odd person out.
yeah, right. And Katana, 2 Katanas? What? No, not 2 Katanas. There's only 1. It's just Henny. But there's so many interesting characters. And Katana, like you said, the odd one out. Not would have been expected to see Katana here in top 8. Katana is a character that was slept on a lot, but man, I really like what they've done
Still
with
to
these
this day
updates and
considered a
changes.
bad character by all the
People
classic
still
Katana main.
there are still some people. I don't think that it's as strong of a sense about it, but there are still people that are not thinking that Katana's good, and I think that these players are out here showing that nope, this character is absolutely viable. And of course, NRS is willing to put in the necessary tweaks and buffs, and they seem to be really smart buffs that really allow these characters to push forward without putting them into some crazy broken territory. Even the nerfs that they gave the characters were they didn't nerf anybody into the ground. Scorpion's fine, Aaron Black's fine, all these characters are still fine. So
Yeah, all these characters are still 100% viable.
Mhm.
It's much like what I like to call the Tekken approach. Nobody was murdered.
Oh yeah,
Just
exactly. And
adjusted.
speaking of Tekken, that balance is so squished. The top tier is within arm's length of the bottom tier. It's just there is technically a list, but man, they're so close together. It's so squished together near the top that it's totally fine, and you get to see all sorts of different stuff. And of course, you know, speaking of Tekken, Namco is also willing to take the hell out of that Etch-a-Sketch. Like, new moves are coming in Season 3, all sorts of stuff. They're really flipping the script on. I hope NRS does some of that stuff too.
MK Henny once again with Highborn, and then Illusion pick up Aaron Black.
I like this Highborn pick. I want to see some more Highborn coming out. Of course,
We're definitely going to be
able to
seeing a
shut
lot
down
of
some
shot
of these.
play from Aaron Black this one.
Blaze is also another player that I don't know if I just don't want. I definitely get to see a lot of Blaze, but Blaze really likes using those gun kata strings. So if he's playing against somebody that wants to sit on the other side of the screen, he's going to be perfectly content doing those strings where he swings and then he shoots afterward, because the shots actually do go full screen.
Yeah.
So if you give him the space to do it, he will do it. Although, man, this is what we saw Henny doing to everybody else, using that string into the fountain stance over and over again. If you don't have an answer, deal with it.
And just look at the amount of chip that fountain stance was doing.
I hate to say it, but Blaze needed to go into Fatal Blow to prevent the breakaway. I don't know if it works because it's slower now, but Blaze needed to just kill with the Fatal Blow there, and that is unfortunate for Blaze because Henny, with a Fatal Blow usage instead, will grab round 1 here.
Oh, and a teleport kick right out the gate. Catches her right out of the air, just shy of hitting
another
the outside
dive kick.
puddle. Answers
be
with
careful.
another teleport kick.
All right, you got to challenge that. You have to challenge that. I don't know how to challenge it. And that I know how to deal with fountain stance either, but you have to be willing to challenge the Edenian Razors because he's going right into him again afterward. And if they hit, you're definitely going to have to deal with him again.
It definitely seems like the most consistent answer.
Another one, yes!
Down poke.
Crushing blow. Can you gut shot those? Oh man, the big boots are working. Hammock strike. Here we go.
Final round.
And Blaze had a solid lead there too. That was definitely not as close as that first round. So can Blaze maintain that composure here? If you got a scud shot challenge those, don't let her zone. Oh, the slide, that's going to be full punish. Never mind.
Yeah, a little slow on the draw for Katana.
You got to be ready to punish those moves. There are certain characters that they have moves that if you, like, especially in this game and when people don't have meter, like, you needed to either force that breakaway or take the damage because he didn't have it, because now it's just gone. Because it's not like MKX where, oh, I didn't get the combo, but I also didn't give him meter by hitting him. Nope, that meter comes back automatically. So your damage is all you need to worry about, not how much meter you're giving him and that. Here's the crush. And the acid puddle to follow it up. I like it. Blaze locking it down in the corner. Crushing blow to close the game. And that'll be game 1 going to Aaron Black.
Blaze saying very clearly,
guns.
I am not dealing crap.
Is it just
It's
me
time
or
to
does
use
that
the
gun
massive.
look jank? Why does that gun look like that? Do I just need to get an Xbox One X, or is that an ugly looking gun?
I mean, I can only see the barrel at the moment.
Yeah, and the barrel looks not that
But
great.
if I had to say, like, just direct comparison graphically, the Xbox One X, which is what I'm currently have the game running on, it is statistically the better system from the PS4 Pro.
Oh,
This
so I
is
don't
the-
have an X. I just have a normal one. And
Yeah.
the other day I was watching, I had the stream up while I was playing, right, and for the CGL tournament, and I saw that Scorpion had just more detail on his mask. And I had been living a world of ignorance where I was like, okay, it's the same thing. No, it's not. There is so much more that I'm missing. So I bet you that gun looks beautiful on your screen, but here I am with this
I am
pleb
seeing detail and
polygon
textures
square
I
gun.
didn't know existed.
It looked like something out of Roblox. I'm telling you, it was hard.
All right, running into fight number 2.
Yep, game 2. Penny sticking with the highborn. I like the commit. Solid, so stick with it, make it work. If you're having struggle with it, there's another qualifier. Come back next time. You'll be ready.
Yep, getting the breakaway after being popped up in the air by Blaze. Maintaining the fountain into the front throw, pushing him further into the corner.
I mean, we saw Blaze trying to challenge and just block after that fountain stance. Now throw him. You see, you sort of get them conditioned, and you start to take note of what their response is.
And
Deal with
Aaron
that
Black
accordingly.
finally poking back on that.
Oh,
fountain.
standing in the puddle.
Oh, that's going to be so much damage.
19% throw, an extra 5% on there. That is so good. A 19%, 10-frame throw. Oh, didn't slide in time.
Catching him with the fans.
If she goes into stance again, he can shoot her out of it, but if she dive kicks... Oh, what was that?
Oh, that had to be...
That was a call out
mistake.
that did not end up working out. Punish on the booty, and now Blaze on set point here, looking to eliminate Henny. Henny needs to turn it up here. That fountain stance shenanigans is not working out anymore. He needs to come up with a little bit of a different
And a
strategy.
beautiful rollout into
All right,
the
fountain
corner.
stance to plus frames. Keeping it going. Has he hit with enough? Nope, he has not hit with enough size. No crushing blow. So no launcher there. Although Henny's got some momentum going here.
Maintaining the corner pressure.
Stance jumps over the poke.
Sniffs
And
out
like
the
you're in a
low
fountain
poke
again.
at the
There it
fountain.
is. What is that weird?
Whoa!
Ooh, this is it. Oh no! Okay, dropped combo. Is Blaze gonna turn this around? Blaze was hanging on to his breakaway. You just rather go into the final round here. But is Blaze gonna be able to clutch this out? Nope, Wake and Protect will do it. But that does mean now that Henny will be going into our final round with no resources at the start. He'll get this first bar back here.
Fight.
But he still doesn't have breakaway, so should Blaze snag him with something, it's gonna be trouble. Breakaway about to come back here though for Henny.
Oh, nice anti-air from Blaze.
Oh, spends the roll, so breakaway gone again. Good shot. Acid puddles out. And right now Blaze is looking to lock her down in it. Right, yeah, there was nowhere she could go to safely get away with that. Here's the crushing blow on the rifle barrel. The gun was empty.
Oh, but drop the combo doesn't matter. Down to
Fatal
Wake
blow.
blow.
Yep, that was a play of desperation, but it could be what he needs to turn this around. He's going to get a chunky 30% here. And can now he turn around a 650 health more to go. Good blocks there from Blaze. Alright, there's the 50-50. Scud shot connects. Ooh, gonna roll to the slide.
Past the slide like a pro.
Rolled a little bit too far though. Okay, here we go though. Follow up. Blaze just needs to find the opening, and there it is.
There it is.
Poke. That was really what he needed to do. Is he just need to find a little opening. And Henny was looking to just lock it down, but unfortunately, toes exposed, and the pedicure will get demolished by the low poke.
That is a very goofy looking gun barrel. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's the same sort of weird steampunk space gun. I'm not a fan of his gun. I wish that Blaze would change his gear. I complain about it every time he plays, and he is unfazed by my words. He's gonna make me look at this ugly gun every single time.
I was about to say he probably is doing it just to spite you at this
Oh
point.
yeah, at this point, he's enjoying the fact that I don't like looking at that gun.
But that was an impressive showing from Blaze and Henny. Henny having a rock solid game plan with Highborn Katana, but Blaze was just able to sniff it out, eventually learning that after the fountain move that you can just poke him.
Yeah, there
or
is
you
a
can jump out of the way.
spot where you can poke after that fountain
Yep.
stance. I think that there definitely needs to be a little bit more work put into Katana. She's got some combos in the corner maybe that can be done, but she doesn't have like her normal launcher, right? She doesn't have fan lift, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think
so
she has hand lift in
I
that
think
one.
you have to spend abilities on that. I really don't know enough Katana, but so there are ways to make that character work. I think that also what kind of hurt him was, and this might be an Aaron Black specific thing, is that he didn't get enough size. He caught him with the highborn stance into the gutted or whatever. It's not gutted, but whatever it is. But he hadn't hit with enough size from the highborn stance in order to allow that to be a crushing blow combo starter, and that would have been really big if that had happened. But unfortunately, just the way that those sides work, not able to catch enough of those. And I think it might be in part because of the way Aaron Black works. The Scud shot, I don't know if it kills the size, but it definitely discourages them because he'll shoot you for getting in that stance. You know what I mean? So
yeah, with Aaron Black using Scud shot, the moment that Psy goes airborne, unless she just immediately commits to teleport kick, Aaron Black would be able to Scud shot her right out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
A player with a good reaction time to that is going to be dealing with that. So, fortunately, not going to see that crushing blow, but it happens. And I'm sure that at a certain point there'll be other setups to get those sides more guaranteed. I've seen some stuff on Twitter already, even. So, we'll see. But it looks like we are going to be hopping into our winners finals match. So, this is going to be finals. So, this should be first to 3, I believe. So, first to 3 here on our winners finals here. Winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are going to be first to 3. So, this match between Blackout and K7 Show-Off to see who will be waiting on the throne of grand finals on the winner's side is going to be first to 3.
This man K7, dude, he is making me a believer.
I know I sound biased. He is my favorite here. I think that this is K7's time. We'll see if he can secure himself a spot here in the qualifier. But Blackout, no slouch. Not going to give it up easy.
Yeah, not by a long shot. We are definitely in store for a fantastic match. K7 just looking absolutely dominant every single fight we've shown him on.
Every Sub-Zero non-believer has to do a faith check every single time they watch a little bit of K7 because he makes this character look good. The way that he plays around, just the spacing with the back 1, with the back 3, he's really, really solid. Oh, can't challenge that though. So Blackout
trying to get a lead early with the acid.
I really think that Blackout's game plan might be to kind of stay away. Don't let Sub-Zero get in. Your character excels at that long range, so it might be part of the game plan is just kind of see what K7 does to try to get in, and respond with those, attempts and deal with them.
Yeah, it tries to go into a soldier charge, but misses the amplify. Getting
Man,
shot
I think I might have
right back
jinxed
into the
K7. I jinxed
corner.
him so bad. The Hex is doing overtime.
K7 eating another scud shot into the comp. First round to blackout.
Round 2.
Give the controller back to K7. This is a little brother. What is happening? Oh man.
K7 had to take a bathroom break, and now his cousin is currently.
Yeah, right.
K7 firing right back out of the corner.
All right, here we go.
We are mid-screen once again. Aaron Black with the mollywop combo.
We're gonna switch the sides though.
Slide and
Oh, never mind. He put him out of the corner and put him right back in. Nice. Nicely done. All right, stands on the boot. He does have the plus frames after that.
And a beautiful back step into back 1-4 from Sub-Zero, but does the breakaway.
Oh, doesn't hit. That's punishable. Is he gonna crush here? Yep, he
It's gonna
is.
be ugly.
Breakaway. Oh no, he was waiting for the breakaway, so he let the combo drop. Didn't do it. Okay, he tried to punish that. I think that he keeps his gun out, and now he can be annoying with it. And Blackout will take game 1 here.
Very decisively, Blackout takes game 1.
Look at that gun. That gun has a real barrel. He's not going to point it at us, so we can't really look at it. But that gun looks like a real gun, not some sort of space thing. Yeah, I approve of Blackout's gun. You can point that at me anytime.
Sporting the skins from last season's Combat League, Blackout
it's even- that's the
very
first one.
impressive that first fight.
From season 1. The last one was a time one. So he's got season 1.
Oh, right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
That season of Bloodskin. Honestly, the season of Bloodskins are like my least favorite. They're too red. Like it makes his gun red, or like Scorpion's spear becomes red, and all his swords are red. But the other ones are a little bit more subtle. I really like those. I can't wait for the next one. I don't know if you've seen the leak stuff, but we've got like some weird orange Revenant ones, and we got some Quan Chi stuff coming out. Baraka looks straight up like Quan Chi. It is adorable.
Well, that's definitely something to look forward to. But let's get into fight number 2. Blackout currently 1 up on K7. Can K7 adapt to Blackout?
I think he can. He also has made the switch to Thin Ice. So we were talking about this a little earlier. Sub-Zero, one of those characters with 2 really solid variations. And K7 is also a player that is like a master of both of these. So K7 seeing that, oh, you know what? I'm not getting a chance to do my overhead 50-50 with the deep freeze. He doesn't shoot any fireballs that my deep freeze ice ball can beat. So let's switch it over to Thin Ice and access to the slide. Man, I would play more Dead Winter if they just took Cold Shoulder out and I still had the slide.
And K7 having
Here's
a
the punish.
night and day. The change in variation seems to be working out for him perfectly.
Absolutely. He
Decides
knew
not
this
to burn the crushing blow, just maintaining the pressure in the corner, though.
Yeah, he's
Blackout
gonna
trying
save
to
that.
fight his way out,
And this'll
but
do
nope,
it.
get frozen. And beautiful.
Yeah, what a
Beautiful
shift.
change of
What a
pace from
shift.
K7.
All right, there's the air axe. I think that move might be a little bit harder to scud shot deal with too. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. Oh,
And
that
decides
he
to
will
burn the
take the
crushing
crush.
blow.
Looking to extend this almost 50% life lead that he has here. The ice ball will connect on the air. Breakaway from Blackout, out of resources, and currently K7 hasn't even blocked anything. Working on a flawless here. Never mind, spoke too soon. Commentator's curse.
Jinxing the man, dude.
I know, right? I'm saying everything. K7 is going to win the whole tournament. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I'm going to jinx Blackout. Blackout is going to win the whole thing. There we go. Perfect. Let's pick somebody in loser's bracket. Maybe they should win the whole thing.
And
How do you
decides
feel,
to-
Gear Shifter? You want to win the whole tournament? I will give you the Hex.
And K7 looking to put an exclamation point on fight number 2 with some slack brutality.
He's trying to MIB stick us with that match. You guys forget about that other game. This is the one you remember.
Yeah, this never happened. This never happened at all. I'm still the best
This is the new game 1. The new game 1. The scores will not lie, though. Blackout will keep his point, and we're going to tie it up here in our winner's final set.
Now, just remember, chat, this final set is first to 3.
Yeah, they're
So
not
that
on
is
the
going to
edge
give
yet.
Blackout and K7 the extra time to possibly adapt. To
Honestly, it's
what
more
the
time to
opponent is
download,
doing.
right? It's more time to figure out what the strategy is, more time to hone your strategy. And these are players, they're so good that their ability to adapt on the fly, to make the slight adjustment needed, like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, or he keeps on changing or doing this thing, and I'm noticing that. These are the players that they catch just the slightest bit of movement, and they are ready for it. So we'll see what the little bit of minor adaptations are, the Jenga of building it up higher and higher. And we're going to see who is going to prevail here, 1-1. Skipping the intros, we're only here for Carnage. All right. Oh,
That's
down four
absolutely-
into slide. Oh man. Okay.
We're
Blackout
in
is
the
gonna have to
real
log it.
savage territory now.
Yeah, right. The Savage Lands. This is insane. Ooh, caught him trying to swing
Ooh,
on that jump.
beautiful.
Sub-Zero's back one of the better moves for dealing with players trying to jump in at you. I play Noob Side by his forward 2 is also really good at that. Just a really far range move where they jump in, think they're close enough, and they eat an axe to the noggin instead.
Ooh, slides right underneath the ice ball. K7
K7 switches
stepping out of
axes.
the acid puddle.
Oh, K7 switched his gear. He's trying to get a longer axe for that bigger back one. We are aware of your shenanigans, K7. Use the broken axes with the bigger hitbox.
And K7 immediately.
Oh no,
goes
he's
in
using the
again.
same one. Okay, he's still using the cheater pants one. I see. I see. Nice throw, locking it down here.
Trying to bait him into doing something on wake up. Neutral jump. Right into the back two. Canceling scud shot. Fires off the
Jumps
second
away from
time.
that. Okay, here we go.
Hail Mary slide.
I mean, it's side switch to sides for him, right?
Corner he goes.
Yeah, punished for that. Oh no, down 4 slide again? What is he doing? K7 is having fun almost. He's just kind of making strange decisions that you wouldn't expect, but expect the unexpected. This is winners finals. The playbooks are about to get real weird. He hit him with 2 down 4 slides. I don't know if I should be keeping track, but I am. And 2 down 4 slides. Because in my head, I'm keeping track of the number of down 4 slides I got hit with, which is both of them, and I am furious. So, how did I get hit with down 4 slide?
I mean, now you know for the future. And not only down 4 slide, but that wake up slide right at the end of round 2.
Yep, no fear. Fully combo punishable. Shh, prove it.
Sub-Zero.
And I don't think we saw any really big punishes on the slide either. K7 was just getting
not
away
at all.
with it. Getting
Not at all.
away with it. So K7 starting to take the lead here.
And it is officially set point for K7. If
Yep.
Blackout's going to do something, it's got to be now.
Absolutely. K7 on the verge of claiming the winner's side of Grand Finals, which is a supremely comfortable place to be. Of course, Blackout wants that throne for himself. And we'll see if Aaron Black can turn it around here. Tournament stage. This stage is so beautiful. I'm so happy they put a stage like this in. The training stage was kind of like precursors to it, and the way that they aesthetically change it for the upcoming tournaments is insane. Whenever Complete Combat Edition or whatever it is comes out, I hope that they let us pick the tournament that you want to play on, so that I can play on the Combo Breaker stage forever. It's so dope.
Now, K7 throwing the interactable. Can Aaron Black scud shot the
I
throwable
think he can
interact-
scud shot. I think he can scud shot everything except for like the corpse drop and from Shang Tsung and like Gearus's sand puddle. But if it flies across the screen, he has a blast for it.
Okay.
It's insane.
And forward 2
Oh,
slide
the crushing
into the crushing
blow
blow
will
from
do it.
K7.
Caught him with the gimmicks. Here we go. K7 pulling out all the crazy stuff. Oh, jumps over the drop kick.
And K7 is officially a little mini fuzzy guard slash teabag from K7. He's
Has
Coming
K7
up
feeling
with
himself here? I mean, he's working on a floss. Yep, those are teabags. K7 is feeling himself now. Very confident here. Now with Blackout, it could be scud shot in inputs, but Sub-Zero has no scud shot to speak of. Oh my god.
Oh, it is.
They're full teabags. We got combos being dropped on purpose. We might even see a Mercy here in our winners finals. K7 feeling real confident right now. Oh, what? Okay, get that out of
Looks
here.
like you just got your answer on the air.
That's
axe.
Are we gonna see a Mercy? Rapid fire, maximum speed.
Turbo button activated into the front moonwalk.
No, he missed the Mercy.
And nope,
I don't
no
think he was
Mercy
actually
this
trying to.
time.
I didn't see him flip stance once. He wasn't looking to give you another shot. So K7 will take it 3-1 over Blackout. Looks like Thin Ice was the answer here. So K7 is going to now be sitting comfortably in the winner's side of Grand Finals, and Blackout will now take up his post gatekeeping here in Losers Finals, looking to make sure that everybody else here isn't getting the run back. That's his run back, and he wants it. So Blackout will await there at the gates, looking to see who is going to step to challenge him. But we are going to be switching back over then to the loser side of the bracket here, where we'll have a few more matches to figure out who it is that will challenge Blackout. So it looks like we got Blue Linkies versus Blaze is going to be coming up next here on the loser side of the bracket.
Now,
So
Linky's having I mean, I don't want to sound harsh, but a very lackluster performance in the last match that we saw with him. So
yeah, it was an Aaron Black
taking
mirror.
that to heart. Yeah, absolutely.
And this is going to be yet another Aaron Black mirror. So we're going to see what we're going to get out of this, although it looks like we are going to go ahead and take a short little break here. So we're going to take a little break while we grab our next few combatants. So stick with us, and we'll be right back.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in a few.
All right, here we go. Welcome back. We are getting into our other side of the losers bracket matches here. So we got
final
Blue
4
Linkies.
fights of the night.
Yeah, only a couple matches left here. So we got Blue Linkies versus Blaze, which is, as we said, going to be an Aaron Black mirror match. So a lot of Cowboys here in the top 8, but I think he's still a solid character, right? Like, despite whatever anybody else might be saying, I totally think that he is. I think he's a really solid character still. So I'm looking forward to what's going to even come out of that character in the third variations.
Absolutely. Even with all the changes to Aaron Black, he's still a very viable character. He's very much the threat he always was. I think it's just a matter of people fearing that the slap on the wrist is going to drastically change things, and that's just not the case this time around.
Exactly.
Yeah. But with Blue Linkies, like we said before we went to break, not the most impressive showing on his last match, so I hope he kind of took that to heart and is going to muscle forward and hopefully take out Blaze.
I mean, these are the kind of players that, you know, they don't get phased, right? You're in the tournament, you're doing well, phased by that. It happens, right? So You just got to take your losses. And really, I think one of the defining things is, can you look at a loss and instead of getting like mad about it or telling yourself like, oh, I'm better than him, like what went wrong? Even if you are better than him, sure, you're better than him, but what did you do wrong? Did you miss a punish? Did you drop a order? Like there are all these little things that these players are looking at, and these are the kind of players that, you know, if they find something too like stressful to deal with, they're going to be in the lab. They're going to be putting the time in to find the answers. It's not about like, you know, just being good or whatever. It's about putting that work in, and these are the players that'll put the work in. So even now, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these players, not all of them, but one of these players has been like, all right, I need to hit training mode up real quick, and I need to not let that happen again. I need to, whatever that weird thing is that I just got hit by, not letting that happen.
Exactly. And take that as a note, chat, like, because it's fair to assume that every single one of us play this game, and the fair majority of us also play it at tournament level, or at least we try to be. It's okay to get angry at a loss, but you gotta make sure that you at least learn from it.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge what went wrong. And sometimes it's like, man, that connection was whack. I learned not to accept 147 MS Scorpion. But you have to find what the sort of lesson can be learned.
Absolutely. And it looks like Blaze and Linky locked in here.
Man, but speaking of lessons being learned, Blue Linkies has learned nothing. It's back to the TNT toss barking irons in the mirror match again. He's like, no, I think this variation works. And I thought maybe he picked the wrong one, but not anymore. Yeah, right now it's paying off here.
Linky's clearly taking the last
short hops just randomly in the neutral. I don't know what it's for, but it's working. I don't know what it does, but it's working.
Of course, now this does mean that if Blaze wins the fight, you're going to have to stare at that gun barrel again.
I know. What this is going to happen is Blaze is going to lose. He's going to fit Barking Irons, and the whole Aaron Black community will accept that Barking Irons is superior.
All right, Blaze trying to mount a comeback. Not that far off in health, but enough to make a dent. Maintaining the pressure, slide, rolls right back into Blaze's face. And gets the acid puddle in. Got him in. Got it locked. Right
sending him through the blender, man. He was back and forth with that. Here's the puddle and a 50-50. Would you like another?
And Aaron Black currently on his bird kill tally of 90 million.
I wish the bird had more momentum when it fell. I don't understand why it's falling straight. I've never shot a bird. I don't know how it works, but I assume that they fall a little forward.
Yeah, I mean, wherever trajectory they were going.
Right. There should be something like, was the bird attacking him and he shot it before it got him? Is that what it was? Self-defense? That bird is coming in for a swoop dive to kill him?
The world may never know.
Somebody knows at NRS, but they won't tell us. They keep their secrets. All right, let's see if oh, through the skull. I don't know if you did that on purpose. Might have been an error. You're trying to do the 2-1-2-1-2 string.
Ooh, it smacks him right out of the slide.
Can one of them pick a different costume? I have no idea who's who. Can you rapid fire tell me which one's which? I bet you can't. I have no idea who's who.
Linky's is on the right currently.
You're watching the health bars.
That, and I'm also watching the moves.
Oh, okay. I see there are, I guess, some tells here, but I'm just seeing Aaron Black fighting a mirror.
I mean, when in doubt, look at the gun barrel. Look at the gun barrel.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, there are Aaron Black with the big ugly guns. We know who that is. Got him with the steampunk pistol. Oh, man, it's so bulky. Look at that. Is that a suppressor? It's so big.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And that's 90 million in one bird shot down by Aaron Black. Tries to fire out an acid puddle and gets yeehawed for his trouble.
The worst part about shooting those birds is that he doesn't even get any, like, food out of it. Like,
absolutely, it just disintegrates into the ground.
Yeah, he's using way too high caliber of weaponry.
Oh,
in the puddle.
Right
calculated. 37% crushing blow. Oh, man, call Paolo. That was crazy. That was so big. That was so calculated, too. He knew where that puddle was. Getting prone with it.
Just hold
stand up.
Yep. Linky's trying to
move
his way in right into the...
That was
shoves him right out of it.
The acid puddle's just a distraction. We don't want it for damage. We just want you to stare at the green glowing.
And that looked like a bad jump.
Was he waiting on a breakaway? No breakaway was coming. Blaze could have had it there. Got shot reversal, not fast enough.
Ooh.
He delayed it. The delayed get up. Oh, he caught him swinging! And Blaze will take it. Game 1. Was that game 1? That was game 1, right?
Yeah, that was the momentum shift that Linky's needed, and he just fumbled it on the 1 yard line.
All right, well, I'm looking
So
on the
now
stream.
we take a moment to reflect at Dream Eater's absolute hatred for that gun
Look at
barrel.
this big gun barrel. It's not even a circular. You can see the polygons. It's so... It's a hexagon. It's so gross. I want Blaze to lose just so that I can see Blue Linky's gun. I want to see a better gun.
All right, heading back to the character select screen, both of them going right back to Aaron Black. So we are going to get a stage change into the tournament once again.
Sweet.
Hands
I'm
down my
totally
favorite
down for
stage in the game.
Honestly, I feel like tournaments should start mandating it. Evo was demanding that we pick the Evo stage.
Oh yeah, I think a couple other tournaments.
Yes, other tournaments were doing it too. And I think more tournaments need to do that. At least the tournaments who it's their thing, like because the tournament stage is effectively random. The only thing that I don't think it does is I don't know if I've ever seen it do Chronica stage, and that maybe just because I didn't notice it, but I don't remember being on with nothing in the. But like it's effectively random. So tournament stage all day, and it's by far the best. It's got the best music. It's so good.
And Linky's coming screaming out of the gate once again with that command, but can't maintain the momentum. Blaze once again just firing right back.
Pressure starting. Oh man, nice putt of his own. Which acid do you trust? Who's who?
Puddles for days.
Oh man, he could have step, but he didn't swing in time. And instead the Amplify will catch him on the low shot. Ooh, rifles out! Emptying the clip, that means Crushing Blow is going to be available. And there we go, those gun kata strings, we were talking about that a little earlier. Blaze, they're totally willing to whiff the normal to get the shots if you're going to give them the space to do so. You could fatal blow that. You could fatal blow that, right? If he's going to walk you down like that? I don't know how fast the cancel is on the gun, but I would have assumed he could just fatal blow them out.
And Linky's back right into the acid puddle and giving Blaze... Well, wait, I'm sorry, I had that reversed.
Exactly. See, you're suffering from the same ailment.
Yes, I got confused that time too.
Who is who?
Alright, so Blaze is officially in the corner, fighting his way right back out.
I'm just gonna call him Aaron Black. It's accurate.
Yeah, so another
crushing
gun crushing.
Alright, 30%. Getting in some acid as well. Nice block on the slide. That means that Blaze is gonna get a bunch of damage here on that. Wow, back into it 35% into the acid puddle. Don't stand there for too long, okay? Rattlesnake slide, it's canceled. Overhead, no scud shot. Oh, that's punishable if you just do it! He's got the dynamite. I wish you could combo off of this.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because Aaron Black still only has... Oh, the roll! He didn't catch him though. He could have fatal blowed him back, but no need. I think Aaron Black doesn't have any like normal launchers other than the rifle launcher.
Yeah, I think you're actually correct on that. And both of them with the...
Well, back to up 4, I guess.
But Blaze actually winning the coin toss and getting a crushing blow with the forward 4.
Oh, Blaze caught him. Blaze starting to take this life lead here. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. And that's going to be a big set of damage here. Life bar's looking almost even here. 30 health difference. Oh, you guys can't see the health numbers on the stream, but I can see them. And I will tell you that there is now 40 health, 53 health difference. Full block on that string. Fatal blow available. Oh, risky jump. Don't do that again. If he does a forward 4, they should be able to fatal blow armor through it. But no, he'll lay down underneath it. Don't do it. Don't listen to me. I'm not an Aaron Black player. Fire back. Yes! He's done it, Blaze, with the quick draw. Patience, man. He saw he pulled the trigger first and he was absolutely ready for it. Blaze saw it coming, ducked underneath it. He's got a fatal blow of his own to deal.
Absolute big brain moves from Blaze there.
I like the patience.
And now it's time for our favorite part of the fight. Dream Eater looking at that gun.
He's got a different outro. I'm totally fine with this. Can you equip this outro exclusively, Blaze? Let's make a deal. I never have to look at your ugly gun again. So Blaze will eliminate Blue Linky from the tournament here, though, on the loser side of the bracket. Very well done. So that'll put Blaze now going into just outside of losers semis, I believe. So he'll be up against Cool Breeze Joey. So Blaze, stay in the stream or stay in the lobby. Almost every single player, despite being told that, will leave anyway. So we'll see if Blaze is going to do it. And we'll go ahead and get Joey in here too. I know I tell people to stay all the time, and they don't. And then they stay when they're not supposed to. It's a whole thing. I think they're trolling, but I don't know.
It's fun, ain't it?
Yeah. The joys of running a tournament. Okay, Blaze is still here, though. I think he got the memo. Sweet.
All right, so we got Cool Breeze Joey going up against Blaze, and the winner of that will face Blackout.
Yes, the honor of fighting against Blackout.
Yeah. And then the winner of that will go on to face K7 in the grand finals.
Indeed. So a real uphill battle here for who's going to make it out of this losers bracket, because the final boss sitting at the end of this tournament here is K7 Show Off, and you need 6 victories to take him out. But these are players that are not going to give up in the face of challenge, so they're going to be willing to put the work in. But for now, we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. Let's take it back into here to this matchup. We got Aaron Black versus Kung Lao, Cool Breeze Joey versus Illusion Blaze.
Absolutely. We're not done with our tour of the Savage chat.
Nope. People are going home.
Yep. Joey immediately locking in to Kung Lao.
Oh, Blaze
hovering over
switching over some other characters here. Okay, so I know a little bit of lore on Blaze. I've known a lot of my tournaments, even since back in MKX. He was playing in a lot of my tournaments, and he really has hit his stride a lot harder in MK11. He was a solid Aaron Black player in MKX, but his results have definitely stepped it up here in MK11. And after Aaron Black got nerfed, he had been looking at some other characters in his arsenal. So Jax was one of those. I believe he was also looking at a little Gears. There was, I think, somebody else as well. But I know that Jax is one of the characters that he was really fond of. So I like seeing his Jax here, and I like seeing Jax in general. Jax is a hype monster. This character is so fun. The throw crushing blow, the fatal blow, it's all dope. I love it.
And Joey firing right out the gates with a back throw, and Jax trying to bring the hype train early. Staggering with that forward 4. Goes for the overhead. It's blocked, though.
Yeah, that string is so good.
I have been hit many a time by that move.
I never feel like the overhead is coming, and then there it is. Does this one have fingernails? That's what I'm worried about. So one of the Jack's arms, he has robot arms, and it gave fingernails. They gave him fingernails on his robot. If you had robot arms, would you opt in fingernails? I know we talked about this at the time, but I would opt out of fingernails. It's so weird.
No, because why would I want to have something that I got to clip every...
Well, I mean, maybe robot ones. They'd probably just be, like, aesthetically at the spot you wanted them, but I don't want metal nails. It's weird. Ooh, not fully heated up. No crushing blow. One more throw will do it, though. Instead, we're going to see a dive kick from Joey.
Goes for the dashing punch and meets a meter burn dive kick for trouble.
That dive kick can catch you if you're not careful.
All
right, arms heating up. That's 5 hits halfway to fully heated. Ooh, heat starting to dissipate a little bit, though. That's the thing about that heat is you have to maintain it. They're dissipating after about like 4 or 5 seconds of not swinging on your opponent. So you can't maintain that heat forever. Unlike Devora's bug, she catches you with 1 bug. Rest of the fight, you better not get thrown. I hate that. I don't want to get too riled up, but man, I really hope they change Devora's bug, letting her have a crushing blow for the next 2 minutes of your life.
All right, so we have an immediate breakaway from Joey, still maintaining that 1-4.
Oh, this might be it. Oh no, he didn't go for the stuff. He went for the Z-hat. Throw brutality. So he didn't go for the combo, instead going for the mix-ups. And of course, the combo might have been able to break away. I didn't see the meter, but he might have had a breakaway to get out of that. So Cool Breeze Joey with the big brain plays, going for the Z-hat plus frames into the throw. And that'll also be a brutality as well. So is Blaze going to stick with Jax now? We've seen him playing Aaron Black the whole time. Jax, unfortunately, didn't quite cut it. Is he going to be committed to Sir Briggs, or is he going to bust out Aaron Black here? I think that's part of like the toss-up here. What is going to be the response? And then, does he regret to the rest of his days that time that he picks Jax when he shouldn't have? Right? Is that how he feels?
And
does he carry it to the grave?
I think that he would have the confidence to actually maintain it with Jax, but he's hovering over now.
Yeah, I think that he just doesn't like the Kung Lao matchup for Aaron Black, I guess. He's looking to check in his bag of tricks, see if he can find an answer here. We'll see what happens. Oh, no.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang? Okay. All of these are not
Is it actually going to happen.
Card.
Definitely taking a lot of time to
Yeah,
make up
I
his
mean,
mind.
he's got-
And right to
he
Aaron Black.
had- Aaron Black it was all a clever ruse.
Way assembled.
He's sticking it with the cowboy. He's going to make me look at that stupid gun again. There it is.
All right, so Major Briggs could not get the job to fight.
Yeah.
Can the outlaw from Outworld finish the job?
We'll see. I think that Scud Shot doesn't do anything against Kung Lao. Kung Laos aren't necessarily throwing that hat at you all the time. They come in a fashion that you're not going to be able to Scud Shot it away. So some of the tools that Aaron Black has here might not be as strong as they would be against other characters. We'll see what happens. Ooh, the throw right after the Z hat, locking it down.
Joey showing Blaze once again what the throw blender looks like, and eats
Crushing
a down
blow,
two.
uppercut. Okay, immediate breakaway. Joey didn't want to see the follow-up from that. Oh, the trade's going to be in Aaron Black's favor here. Looking to even these life bars with this.
And we finally see the momentum shift Blaze has been looking for.
Of course, now Fatal Blow is in play. Oh, is this going to punish? Is he going to kill with this? I think he might be able to. Yep, he will. And Blaze now on the board. Aaron Black's the answer. Does he have not a chin strap, but a strap over the top of his head for that mask? That's what that looked like. He had total headgear on. Take his hat off again. That looked adorable.
An absolutely vicious crushing blow from Cool Breeze. Joey maintaining the pressure. Blaze's health just slowly just getting chipped away. And it looks like it's going to be around for Joey.
He hit him for 0.3 damage. That's all. That wasn't a flawless, but he hit him for 0.3 damage. That was insane.
That is what we
Cool
like to
Breeze
call
Joey
the
on
might
set
as well
point
be
here.
flawless.
Yeah. Pseudo flawless, basically, right there. I didn't even know what he blocked. He had to have blocked a poke. Nothing does 0.3 damage even. That's so little.
Oh, beautiful throw tech. Into the Z-hat. Spin.
Here we go.
Kick. Cancels the
Z-hat cancel.
Trouble.
Yeah, Blaze looking to challenge that, although he's not going to have any. This here, full spin. Another spin. Short. Oh, teleport into the throw.
Whoa!
That was sick. He just planted an Aaron Black tree. That was dope.
That was amazing.
Honestly,
I don't
Joey
care.
did that on
That was
purpose.
amazing.
Joey did that 100% on purpose. That was maximized, calculated. He knew what was going to happen. He was like, I'm going to style on him a little bit. That was sick. Well played by Joey, though. Full combo, and then he followed it up with the throw brutality, the teleport throw brutality. That was dope. He's going to grow into a big, strong Aaron Black tree, though. He'll be back. He'll be black. Blaze isn't done yet. Don't worry.
He'll be black.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get Blaze out of here, though. He is unfortunately sent home, and we'll go ahead and grab... I think we're going to go into losers finals now. So this should be Blackout versus Cool Breeze Joey. So we are potentially going to be then seeing again at this point. Then it'll be Kung Lao versus Aaron Black, which I think Joey's going to feel comfortable about that. I think he's going to feel real comfortable. He just destroyed an Aaron Black. He's about to have a chance at another one. We'll see.
Yeah, Joey just put on a Kung Lao clinic with that fight.
That was really solid.
I really didn't think he was going to make Blaze look like a bush leaguer, but
yeah, he locked him down in that corner. And then the way that setup that he did at the end, the neutral hop, jump kick into the teleport, like that lockdown was so good. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Really smart stuff from Joey, and that's part of the thing. Like I think Kung Lao was one of those characters that a lot of players when the game first came out, they're like, oh, he's whack. You can't do 4 dive kicks in a combo. I don't want it. And now players that were willing to put in the work and stick it out, like Joey. Like Foxy Grandpa have found that, okay, this character is legit. There are some really powerful things in here. You just got to put the time in. And Joey making it look real fancy. That was so cool. I still think it over.
That hands down the hypest thing we saw all night.
So this is going to now be another first to 3 as we do enter into the losers finals here. So we're down to our final 3. We got Joey, we got Blackout, and we got K7 Show Off sitting on the winner's side in grand finals. One of these two is going to challenge K7. Is it going to be Blackout getting the run back, or is Joey going to get his first chance at the champ? Do you think take him out?
Let's find out. So, good throw tech from Joey.
Oh, challenges the Z-Hat. Cannot do it on block. Oh, just does it in the neutral like that. And now Joey looking to take some damage. Blackout breaks away immediately.
And a back two from Aaron Black. Another back two. Rifle butt. And let's get some goo on the ground.
Nice damage there. 25%.
Joey.
Ooh, short hop into the low. I like that use of that forward one pressure there.
Oh, goes with the horizontal defense move. Into a combo. Oh, but he drops it right at the end. Good blocking. Good blocking from Joey, but the conversion into the rifle shots just did him in.
Yeah, Aaron Black is capable of converting with that rifle a lot of stuff too. He obviously has that while the rifle's full, but he can basically take that extra 15-20% tacked onto anything if he snags you with it.
Yeah. And Blackout
Double rocket
showing some
launch.
dominance here too.
Rifle launch. Amplifies the spin. Ooh, not gonna get the full conversion off that, and now Cool Breeze Joey completely out of resources here. Nice throw tech there from Blackout. Ooh, just jab challenges him right there. Sit down.
Oh, and he's
still in the accident bundle. That's so much. 22% throw. That's more than like an amplified command grab for a lot of characters. It might even be for all of them. Kano gets 17%. I don't know how much Kotal Khan gets, but that is so much damage. I think Kotal Khan might be the only one that can get more because he's got other increasing his damage.
And Joey trying to use a short missile drop kick to try and close the distance with Blackout, and it just wasn't enough, and then got gunshot to end the fight.
So that is Blackout taking game one here.
Yep.
Cool Breeze is gonna have to remember what he did in the Blaze matchup and see if he can kind of pull some of that out. Of course, you know, different player though, so Blackout's reactions and responses to things are going to be slightly different. So Cool Breeze looking to find that groove, but it can be done. He's got 3 games to do it too.
Absolutely. So he's got that extra fight to adapt to what Blackout is doing, and he showed absolute dominance in the matchup against Blaze. So I would really like to see him pull that out again. Channel that inner crazy monk and just come with it right out of the gate.
So here we go in the Kotal Khan's arena here. Fans all out to see the death. Ooh, throw starting it off. Okay, another throw. Can't block these.
Oh, but Blackout trying to catch him on the string and gets hit by the last hit of it. Trying to maintain rifle pressure. Takes the time to reload a shot. And Joey's right back in his face again. Got hit by the same string again. Joey just steadily working him into the corner, trying to scud shot his way out, trying to jump off the chariot.
Nice throw. Fatal Blow now available here for Blackout. Another throw.
And here comes the throw blender.
Okay, there it is. Jump kick instead.
Round 2.
It's the costume. It's the MK3 costume that's giving him the power. That's what it is.
Dude, I love that they're doing the classic costumes, but I hope that we get a couple more.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they go all out and do a lot of skins, though. If you look at, like, Street Fighter and even Tekken, they got some really crazy stuff. Just let us have some weird stuff. I don't necessarily want to have, like, full fursuits, like in Street Fighter. They've got all these different animal costumes, but give us some interesting stuff, some of these characters. Because they're all, like, currently, like, just different flavors of the same thing, right? Like, it's, you know, different versions of a cowboy, but they're all still cowboys. Like, I like the other, like, completely sideways. Ooh, a brutality again from Joey. And that's gonna also even it up, 1-1.
Joey jumping in between the rifle shots to smack him in the jaw with a missile kick.
I think he wanted that. I think he wanted to get the brutality. Like, that's from the first season. That was the brutality you unlocked. And I think he wanted it. He saw an opportunity, and man, I'm all about the brutalities. In fact, I have lost so many games going for the brutality that, I mean, you have to. Why wouldn't you want to end in style?
I mean, I'm definitely the victim of losing fight. due to trying to do swaggy stuff. So
the
I got
throw
some
brutalities are the
sympathy on
ones
that.
They smell it too, and they're gonna uppercut you for it. It's not worth it.
And both of them sticking to their respective characters and variations. Looking to see a stage change on this one. And from the silhouette, it looks like we're going to the...
Oh, bit of a connection. Okay, yep, same spot. Special Forces DC. What do you think DC stands for? I can guess what the SF is. Now you figure out what the SF-DC 29. What is it? Distribution chain? I think it's distribution chain, but that feels weird.
Or defense compound, maybe?
Oh, your guess is so much better than mine. Your guess is so much better than mine. Alright, I think you might be right, actually. Damn it. It's not a distribution.
So Joey throwing him into the... Still took some damage from the acid puddle, but he's maintaining the quarter pressure, and just like Dream Eater I spoke to, Blackout fights his way right out of it.
Yep.
Pulling the rifle right in his face, though, and firing off.
Joey's got a solid lead here. Ooh, went for the throw!
Drops the throw!
Blackout had seen that before. I think Joey's gonna need to calm that down a little bit. He's trying to be a little bit too stylish here, and there's the fatal blow to guarantee the round.
Actually,
okay.
alright, allow me,
I think chat got it. It's Desert
yeah,
Command.
the chat
It's the name of
corrected
the
us
stage.
both. Desert Command. So,
I know,
you,
Defense
chat.
Compound
Appreciate it.
sounds cooler, though. Can we see if they'll change the name of the stage?
I mean, I think they're a little more important.
Is it like built into the side of a mountain, too?
Yeah, it's inside
It's
of a
like
mountain.
some Indiana Jones stuff.
Oh, Raw is spin on block. Oop.
Here's the launch.
Rifle button.
Ooh, immediate breakaway, though. Doesn't want to see that combo. Amplifies the spin, getting in there here. And that fatal blow is going to be gone here for Blackout, so he's not going to have an opportunity to save himself with it, although Joey not going to even give him a chance there. Immediately putting him up. And now Joey back into the final round here.
Final round.
Who will
So
take
much blood is on the floor.
That's some Mortal Kombat. That's how you know it's been a good time. Imagine if Crushing Blows got rid of blood. It'd be weird.
Oh,
If
yeah.
Crushing Blows get rid of all the other stuff on the screen. But if they clean the stage up too, cry foul.
Yeah, like a little robed monk just comes out and sweeps off the blood in between rounds.
Right? Cleaning service. They're quick.
And both of them just giving and receiving.
Nice throw from
this round.
Joey. Ooh, caught him with that low. I've never even seen that string. That's definitely the first time he's done it in the set here, and it's paying off. You gotta go into the cheap stuff. Catches him with that low. What was that? Did he make it up? I didn't ever
don't
seen that
know.
before. I had no idea that Kung Lao had a kick that ended in a low. Blackout's going to check the move list after this. What was that?
And it is officially 1-1 between Joey and Blackout. This is becoming a slugfest. Very, very fast.
Absolutely. So we will see, though, if Blackout can turn this around. He still wants that run back versus K7. K7 was teabagging him stuff. Blackout's got to get his revenge, but Joey looking to have the opportunity to slay the dragon himself.
All right. So here we are. Game 3. And match taking a little bit longer to load than...
Round 1.
There we go.
Fight.
Joey once again starting out with the meter burn Z-Hat and gets pummeled for his trouble. Rolls right out of the
dive
acid
kicks
puddle.
over the shot. Joey needs one more game here in this finals match. Blackout still needs 2. But 2 wins, it's not unheard of. You can do that.
Absolutely.
That pressure, oh man, he tried to move, was not his turn. And no meter to get out of this either. Joey with the setups. Ooh, that string, I think it's interruptible, but I don't know. I believe so, but you got to be looking for it, right? You have to be ready to push the button. You don't have all day to interrupt it.
Round 2. Fight.
And Joey once again trying to maintain the pressure, getting pummeled again. Blackout maintaining the momentum on this round. Cancels it. Oh, misses the drop kick though. Back 2, slide, and puddle time.
Ooh,
And
man,
Joey
Joey
just
lost
sitting
that
in
one
there.
convincingly. That was tough. Look at all that life left on Blackout's side. 944 health.
Mm-hmm.
All right, amplifies the spin. Ooh, there's the breakaway from Blackout. Doesn't want to see that combo, although now he doesn't have any way to get out of this one. 30% and counting. Oh, man. Lobotomized.
Interactable.
He's going to throw him out of the corner for that, though, but 42%, no problem.
Another well-executed forward throw into the hat toss.
Oh,
tries to close the distance with the drop kick and slid on.
Down one, not far enough. The butt of that gun will catch him. Oh, this is it, though. I think he's got him. Joey has done it. The uppercut for good measure to make sure that breakaway didn't come back in time to save him. And cool breeze. Joey eliminates Blackout here from the tournament, and he will now find himself up against K7 Showoff in our grand finals.
I'm excited.
That was absolutely ridiculous. So this grand finals is going to be super duper exciting. We're going to see the Cool Breeze Joey's Kung Lao, which the chat and myself included have been super duper thrilled to watch. Doing all sorts of crazy stuff. We saw that sick brutality. He's got some interesting setups, fun combos. Really nice to see Kung Lao out here doing some work. And of course, K7, a fan favorite. Everybody loves watching that Lin Kuei demolish some people. So that will be a really exciting match. I believe we're going to go to a quick break, though, real quick. So we're going to shoot it to a quick break while we gather our combatants and prepare for our grand finals here in Aquaman's first qualifier here for Konsole Kombat II. $10,000 on the line. One of these players is going to be getting an opportunity to win it. This is going to be insane.
Can't wait.
I'm going to hydrate while I wait.
Yeah,
I
good
think I'm
idea.
supposed to wait.
I mean, we're still on camera. All right,
Everything
and
is
we
going
are
well.
back. Thank you for joining us so far throughout this tournament, and we are officially at grand finals. On the winner's side of things, K7 Showoff with an absolutely dominant Sub-Zero throughout.
Yeah,
the
winner's
entire
tied for a
tournament.
reason.
Yeah, and then coming up from losers is Cool Breeze Joey, the Kung Lao with a dive kick and a prayer.
The Usurper looking to take the spot. He needs to win 6 games. K7 only needs to win 3. But, you know, that is the way that it goes here in grand finals. So K7 definitely earned that comfortable spot that he's on. So we'll see if Joey can throw him off of it, though. I think this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. K7's a player that I've been watching for quite some time, and I love watching that Sub-Zero do work. But Joey's putting on quite the show as well. So to watch these two Titans clash, this is going to be insane.
Yeah, definitely big shout outs to everyone who participated tonight. But I gotta say, the breakout star, for me at least, has been Cool Breeze Joey. When you see Kung Lao, you tend to expect a couple things. Okay, a dive kick here, a throw there. And Joey just putting on a clinic, showing us things that we have just never seen before in a tournament environment. And it's been an absolute pleasure to watch.
Absolutely. And of course, this is not the only qualifier here that Aquaman will be first of many, I believe. PlayStation will be starting next week, as well as Xbox qualifiers continuing as well next week. So we're going to have PlayStation and Xbox qualifiers for you guys to get into this Konsole Kombat II for $10,000. And of course, if you can't make those in qualifiers, there are plenty throughout the community. The next 3 months are going to be stacked with events.
And now going over to the match, K7 coming out of the gate, firing.
Forces a breakaway early, so, setting the tone early. He's going to grab that meter, take it off the side for Joey, and means the next few combos, guaranteed, gets to get the damage, no problem.
K7 showing early right at the beginning of the fight. If you want to knock me out of way, you are going to have to earn it. And he is showing it in convincing.
Trying to roll away, he was ready.
In round one.
Yeah, we saw, Cool Breeze Joey looking to roll out, but K7 was waiting for it.
And right back into the corner he goes. Oop, ice ball.
This might be the crushing blow as well. Yep, gonna go ahead and get that full 415 damage. Still working on a flawless victory here as well. I don't think he's gonna get the flawless because I've cursed him, but he is gonna get close. Oh, never mind. There's a
Never mind, he got it.
I did that for you, K7. I reversed the curse. You see that? Talk about how the hex is gonna work. That's how it is. It's how karma works. Flawless victory here, game one. Setting the tone early.
K7 showing a absolute dominant show of force in the first fight. For those of you that are Kung Lao fans, you better send the energy to Cool Breeze Joey, and you better send it now. That was some of the most dominant gameplay I've ever seen from a
Yeah, he locked him down in that corner, and he was making all the right moves. Like, it wasn't that, he just ate the 50-50 wrong. Like, we saw Joey going for his defensive options. We saw him trying to roll out. K7 is just ready. He's one step ahead, and he knows what you're going to do.
All right, so they have selected their characters, and arena contested. And we are heading back to the tournament stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, as it should be. The universe knows how to make it right. So we'll be on the tournament stage here for game 2 of a potential long set, depending on how Joey goes. Or will K7 make quick work of it? 2 games away from K7 taking this tournament. Meanwhile, Joey needs to win 6 for the tournament to be his and the spot in the qualify for the
Oh, and the string that Joey used to knock out Blackout immediately neutral just by K7. Showing his absolute knowledge of his character. But blocks. Oh, lifts the 2-1 though.
Alright. Amplifies the spin, getting in there. Joey getting some damage out. Z-Hat canceled. Okay, flawless blocks. I don't think either one of them wanted it.
And Joey definitely showing good adaptation. Fight. But is it enough to secure the win? K7 still running over him.
Crushing blow, maximum optimization. He saw that opportunity, and he went and claimed the round here. All right, nice backing away, just using that extra range that he gets for having those particular axes. Customization garbage. Picking the biggest axes. I wish that was an actual thing.
That would bring on a whole new slew of problems.
Right, a whole new meta. It's like, oh, you gotta use the right gear, bro. Scorpion's kunai, you gotta get the bigger one. Max range death spin.
And K7 just putting Joey right back into the corner. And secures game 2 with a brutal.
Man, K7 making it look easy here. Splitting people in half.
Now the
And
question is,
K7 now
will
is
we see
Elite
a
2.
character switch from Cool Breeze Joey?
I say Joey sticks to his guns and doesn't pick a different character out of mere pride and integrity. But we might see Liu Kang or some other weird goofball character come out. We haven't seen Liu Kang the whole tournament, so might as well slip him in there at the end.
It is actually very unusual not single Liu Kang the entire time. Now that I think about it.
Sub-Zero. Kung
And Joey indeed sticking to his guns, sticking with Kung Lao. K7 currently on
I like it.
tournament
I respect
point.
the Kung Lao pick. We're continuing on the Kung Lao. I mean, you know, as people are, it might be the end of Cool Breeze Joey here, but he's going out on his guy. That's what counts.
Absolutely.
You ever beat me,
gotta
you're beating my
respect
noob side by. I go out on the noob every time. Every time.
Round 1.
that. All right, so K7 once again on tournament.
Yeah, he is on tournament.
And
Joey. That
right
is
out of the
huge.
gate with a nice ball.
Man, K7's been catching these players with those. Oh, the throw whiffs. No full punish though to follow up.
And K7 just ready for everything.
Nicely done. Just for the jump in. Okay, here we go. Joey looking to get something started now. There's no defensive meter available for K7 to get out of this. Look at that. 36%.
Absolutely amazing damage.
The throw to follow up goes in for the jump kick.
Oh, but catches him at max extension
Punish
on
that.
the back one.
Here we go. No meter to save himself, and Cool Breeze Joey on the board. Patience, blocked the ice ball, and he was able to maximize that damage and make sure he got the kill. That's what you have to do, right? If K7 gives you an opportunity to take a round, you better take it, because there will not be many of them. So Joey's seizing opportunity when it's there.
And K7 just immediately firing back,
was
and
that
Joey
weird
fires
dart
right
kick?
back.
Okay, trying to block the Z-Hat. Caught him with the throw to open him up. Oh, Z-Hat after the jump. Oh, when he tried to wiggle afterward. No defensive meter to stop this either. Joey about to take a game. Yes, he is. Joey on the board.
Absolutely. Joey still
And the
alive in
brutality
this
as
fight
well.
with the brutal.
Kung Lao wins.
Okay. I see you, Joey. I see you. Kind of got a lot of blood on your hat. That's a little ruined, but whatever.
I mean, he's got it laminated. It just washes right off.
That is probably true. He's covered in that weird no wet goo.
So Joey staying alive in this fight, knowing that his back is against the wall. Can he pull it into a reset, though? Can K7 adapt to the ass whooping that he just got? K7 going to Nightwolf. Interesting change of pace.
I mean, he's got enough games to mess around with.
That's true.
So,
Sub-Zero.
now
Never mind. Right back to Sub-Zero. He
Some
went.
clever trolling. He just baited us.
I hate being baited.
Tournament.
I was excited about it.
Yeah, I've actually would have liked to see Nightwolf in Grand Finals, but not today, it seems. K7 once again going with Dead of Winter variation. Not opting to use the slide just yet.
Fight.
Oh, he clips him with the Z-Hat right at the start of the round. Delays the shoulder charge meter burn and connects with the second hit of it. But he blocks the meter burn ice ball.
So Joey's starting to turn it up here, making some right moves. Look at that damage, 34% short hop to follow it up, and he just did the spin after forward 4. He hadn't done that the whole time. Short hops for days. Here we go.
Ooh.
Yes, there we go. The Z-Hat closing it out here, and Joey on the board again. Look at this momentum. That was really dominant round 2. He locked him down in that corner, just short hop after short hop connecting. All the right reads.
Joey, after 2 fights, starting to find cracks.
Oh no, the whip
in K7's
spin.
armor.
K7 was ready for that. That might have been on purpose.
And
Oh, you can duck that?
Picking the best
I didn't know you can duck that. All right, well, I thought that was a mid. I genuinely thought it'd be a high that's plus. Or Sub-Zero's got a baby hitbox. More broken stuff. Oh, ducks the throw. K7's going to take this round here. All right, so K7 now on tournament point again. Joey still needs to stay in this, though, so he'll need to secure this 1,000 bit of health. Can it be done?
And K7 hitting with the back 3-2-1 into the ice ball. Is he going to let the fatal blow, crushing blow rip?
42%'s final round. Might as well spend it all. Joey's in trouble here. He's going to get sent back into the corner. Oh, no, keeps him on the ground. There's no breakaway. I think K7's got him here, though. This might be enough to kill. He's going to cut him in half as well. The brutality to finish it.
And
there will be no bracket reset today.
Sub-Zero wins.
K7 is your winner.
That was
Absolutely
ridiculous.
dominant.
That was a flawless victory on top of that. Joey, unfortunately, not able to even say something questionable about him. He didn't even use any foul language. He just got his ass beat in that final round for the full flawless victory and the brutality as well. That was sick. That was absolutely ridiculous. I knew it sounded like I was biased, but man, like K7, I thought that he was the one to take this, a real solid player, and the players that I've seen really challenge K7 were unfortunately not to be found in the bracket. Players like Mike Trolinsky, players like Koizi, unfortunately didn't make it here, but I'm sure that some of those players will be coming into these other qualifiers. I know Mike was looking to get in this, so he'll likely be coming into these upcoming qualifiers. So Mike Trolinsky potentially will be snagging a spot here, but that will now have K7 joining Koizi in Konsole Kombat II for $10,000 on Xbox. That is a huge grip of cash these players are going to be fighting over, and that is yet another player qualified. I think that's 30 more spots left to go.
But yeah, absolutely dominant show of force with K7. Cool Breeze looking like he was going to adapt. And K7 almost looking like he sandbagged an entire fight just to kind of put Breeze in a false sense of security, and then just immediately
Got to keep it hype.
roaring back.
You can't just throw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that Aqua may have just said that to us only.
He might be muted, so nobody heard any of that.
Fuck! I've been talking for like 7 minutes! Shit!
Yes. It was secrets for only us. We're never going to tell. Taking it to the grave.
Not at all.
All right, anyways, guys, all you missed was me going off about how thank you for watching the first of many tournaments here on this channel. There's a lot more. I'm going to find the nearest cliff and nosedive off it.
It'll work.
And that's just going to happen. That's the way it is.
It must be done.
Can I plug my Twitter? Says show off. No, it's not about you. Just kidding. Yes, please do it. And I didn't have your guys' names or Twitter handles on this particular screen, but I did have it as a bot in the chat, so everyone could give you guys some love on Twitter. This is JCoon Prime and Dream Eater. Give them a follow.
Me. I'm Dream Eater.
Give them a follow on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I know that this was what may have felt like pressure on you guys, but it really wasn't. But just,
it's super fun.
Just really good experience for you guys. I know that, and that's what I want to do with these. Is I'm sick of casting, so I wanted to give everyone else a shot. Also, I'm lazy, which is really number one. Honestly, number one, it felt good to just sit back and do nothing for the last 2.5 hours.
Hey, it was definitely it was definitely a pleasure. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, I had a great time doing this, so looking forward to seeing the rest of these qualifiers and what other players make it through. But this was a super fun time for me, and honestly, thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it, and this was awesome. This was super hype.
Absolutely, thank you guys. Once again, go give these guys a follow. Congratulations to K7 again. You are all set. You are in the Xbox Invitational, 10 grand on the line. Good luck there. We'll see you guys next Sunday for PlayStation, and I'll announce the two casters that are going to be doing that for us in the middle of the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time here on the channel that I don't have an official name for. It's just my personal channel. Eat my ass. Have a great night.